Excitement.
There is excitement in the air.
Time.
Time is slowing down.
Bigger.
It doesn't get bigger than this.
A rivalry.
The greatest rivalry returns.
Where the best go toe to toe. Toe to toe.
There's the open.
History.
Doesn't matter.
Will India lose gear, Rahul?
Form doesn't matter.
Finishes it in style. Hardik Pandya. Nonchalant.
The stage.
The stage.
The stage is set for a desert storm.
A desert storm.
Kohli at his best. Oh, nice swing back. Glorious shot.
For the next few hours,
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah, what a fantastic delivery.
this
Is more than a cricket match.
The fight.
The fight.
We're up for the fight.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Hello and welcome to the DB World Asia Cup 2022. We are back in Dubai, a ground which has seen a lot of runs and a lot of magnificent contests between India and Pakistan. It is the Dubai International Stadium. That is the venue for tonight's encounter between India and Pakistan. It's a contest that transcends sport, one that sees two sets of rivalries, the sea of blue and the sea of green out here this evening. It will be a full house as we get the Super Fours going for these two sides. It will be a lot of noise, that is for sure. The players in the middle will not be able to hear themselves as they go through this match. Look at that support. It is the Indian shirt, the green is out. It is going to be a fantastic encounter. Only 7 days ago, on Super Sunday it was, the first match of the tournament for India and Pakistan, and it went down to the wire as we saw Hardik Pandya pull out a blinder at the end to see India get home. Just a little earlier were the two captains out in the middle, Rohit Sharma of India and Babar Azam of Pakistan. And it was Babar Azam who won the toss, and as we all speculated, he has decided to bowl first. They want to get those quick bowlers who were so dangerous against Hong Kong just 2 days ago back out into the middle to see if they can make inroads into this Indian side, which Ravi Shastri is an interesting Indian side with the 3 changes they've made.
Yes, and it's good to see, you know, because they've, like Rohit Sharma said at the toss, unforeseen circumstances, injury. Huda is in the side, which is very good. Bishnoi gets an opportunity as well, and Ashdeep Singh comes in because there's no Avish Khan. Some of these selections are forced, but India have a good all-round side here.
Yeah, they certainly do. 3 spinners, 3 seamers for them. For Pakistan, they have made 1 change. That also is forced. And Dahani sits out due to a potential side strain. He hasn't been ruled out of the tournament as yet. He's still here with the team, so there is hope that he can be back. So Mohammad Hasnan comes back in, another fast bowler with tremendous pace. So a very good side, high on confidence, and I'm sure having won the toss, they will look to make first use of this pitch. Players are standing out on the boundary edge. Match referee Andy Pycroft leads the umpires out to the middle. Both teams following along behind their captains, Babar Azam and Rohit Sharma, as we get ready for the national anthems. 2 very proud nations. We know that this brings out feelings of, well, the history between these 2 countries, not only on the cricket pitch. And we are looking forward to who can step up and take those 2 valuable points. The top 2 sides, remember, will go through to the final, and that will be on the 11th of September. Still no Ravichandran Ashwin in the side. They preferred Deepak Huda as a batting off-spin option. So we're just moments away. Let's go downstairs for the national anthems. The fans are on their feet. We are just a few minutes away. Pakistan, they'll no doubt give the ball to Nazim Shah, you would think, to try and get stuck into this top order. He picked up KL Rahul, very first delivery last Sunday in the group stages. Wasim Akram, Ravi Shastri alongside me. Was one change for Pakistan and expected with the injury to Dahan.
Exactly, expected for fast bowler. They brought in Mohammad Hasnan, another fast bowler who bowls 140 km plus. The famous huddle is happening from Pakistan, and I think it's a very good toss to win Shaz on this pitch.
Yes, and he mentioned dew. Though we've not had much of dew, I believe, in this tournament so far. But he thought, just in case there might be some dew, he preferred bowling first, as did Rohit Sharma. In fact, he said he would have fielded first as well.
From here, the wicket looks quite dry. There's a bit of grass, but it looks quite dry. Not like the first game we played here when Afghanistan played Sri Lanka. That was a lush green pitch. You did the pitch report as well a little while ago.
Yeah, I did. I spoke to the groundsman, and he said that the game that you're talking about there with Afghanistan and Sri Lanka, and then of course the next day India-Pakistan had the most grass on the pitch of all the games we've had at this venue. Then this one, it's a little less. There's still the odd clump of green grass, and that's why I expect it just to maybe kiss through every now and again. And that's the other component to it as well, because thinking back to the last game, Surya Kumar Yadav, he said it was just holding a little, and I think that's off the odd bare patch.
Yes, and when you say that there are bare patches, it's bound to happen. You'll get a little bit of toothpaste stuck. Where the odd ball goes, the other one might just hold up. But all the makings of a good contest changes. 3 changes in the Indian team. I mentioned Ashdeep. Ashdeep, in fact, played the last game. It's Hardik Pandya who's come back into the side for Jadeja and Krishna. Also the leg spinner and Huda making the 3.
And I was kind of a little amazed when I looked at the squad of Indian side. There were only 3 fast bowlers, Pandya as an all-rounder with Jadeja. So if one gets injured, you only have 2 fast bowlers left. Usually the teams in the squad, they have 4 fast bowlers. Like Pakistan, if one gets injured, the other one comes in. But of course, in a different pitch, they picked up another leg spinner as well. Bishnoi is also playing today for India.
Well, this is interesting too. Rohit Sharma will join KL Rahul out in the middle. Both these players have excellent strike rates, over 140. But 2 slips, Pakistan going on the attack early. Think back 2 days ago against Hong Kong. Nazim Shah swung the ball back into the right-hander. And even though that's a delivery we saw then, he can get the ball to hold and go away towards that slip quarter.
Yeah, he can. He can also bowl the outswing, little bit outswing, not as much as the in-swing, but in-swing is his natural swing. He's got 2 slip in space, and that's, like you said, attacking field set. Huge gap between a point fielder and extra cover and a cover fielder. Mid-off is a bit wider too as well, because we have 2 slips. He's got square leg kind of fine leg. It's not as fine as it should be. It's towards square leg, that fielder, and third man bat, of course, at the boundary. So first ball.
Not far away, and it's a standard field, isn't it? There's a fine leg and a third man. Some teams like to start with the deep square, but not in this case. The crowd roars as we get going. The first ball.
He's exciting, isn't he? The young man bowls at pace, and even if there's a hint of movement in the air or off the pitch, makes a fast bowler doubly dangerous.
The other thing too, Ravi, I think, is we're going to see tonight the full value of having somebody like Hardik Pandya in the squad and bowling 4 overs. It allows India options. They've gone in, if you include Deepak Huda as a third spinner. He'll get through maybe an over if he goes well too. We're underway. Single to third man.
So far we've seen 2 deliveries, Scotty. Pitch looks really good. We haven't seen any swing. Obviously the bowler haven't warmed up yet. The previous delivery was just slightly wide. This is the squad for Pakistan.
Yeah, it's the batting. Look how deep it is. Hardik Pandya is at 7. Now, I'm not sure he'll bat that position. I think he'll be up higher than that, maybe even in front of Rishabh Pant, depending on how this innings progresses.
Yes, and just coming back to that point of Hardik Pandya, 4 overs. You know, that's the first time that's happening in 2 years. You know, and that's the problem India have had to get the balance right. Now that he can bowl those 4 overs, hence that extra spinner was him.
That is close. Good delivery. He will go through the gears. That's the early 140s.
Yeah, he's warmed up now. It's quite hot out there. First delivery 138 kilometers, second 141, and this one 142. And bit of extra bounce, like we said in our pitch reports as well. It's a good T20 pitch. It's got a beautiful rhythmic action and hits the seam every time. That's what you do on a pitch like this. See off couple of deliveries, see off the pace, see the bounce, and then you play your shots.
Over the offside. That won't carry all the way. 1 bounce 4.
So Rohit Sharma watched the 3 balls and realized that Naseem Shah is looking to just bowl back of a length. So he's decided to give the charge this time. Have a look at the crowd. That's got them warmed up. Aggressive shot. Captain going down the track.
So now the pressure is on Naseem. 1 ball to go. He gave himself a bit of room, bit of charge, inside out, couple of bounces into the fence. First boundary for Rohit and for India.
And that's brought about an immediate change too. Second slip comes out. He'll go into an extra cover. I speculated in the last game too, Ravi, about Rohit Sharma's role in the side with the form of KL Rahul coming back from injury. Virat Kohli also looking for form. It's almost as if Rohit Sharma is the guy to get the innings going, to generate that strike rate and the scoring early.
Yes, and now that India have depth in that middle order, you know, there's a lot more experience. You've got Huda playing today, you've got Hardik Pandya, there's Rishabh Pant there. So outside of the top 3, there's still depth in batting. So it allows Rohit to make that decision a little more freely, where he's very clear in his mindset. I can go for it.
That's over the leg side this time. The big boundary, 74 metres, and it is not big enough as Rohit Sharma goes over the line. The first 6 of the match. End of the first over, 11 without loss.
What a shot. It wasn't a bad delivery at all, and it was going across him. Bit of an outswing after pitching on the pitch. And look at this. That's why he's so dangerous, Rohit Sharma. Longest boundary into the stands.
Yes, very few pick up length quicker than this man. Lethal on a short ball. It's got him out a few times, but he backs himself more often than not. Why not, when he gives you so many runs? So he's made his intentions clear. 11 in that first over, India.
That leg side is a real strong zone for Rohit Sharma, he is one of the best players of the pull and hook shot in the world. And that puts pressure on the bowlers. They know they can't drag it down. That one there wasn't that short either. It's just a terrific stroke. Mohammad Hasnan in for his first opportunity.
Another exciting prospect for Pakistan. A lot depends on his bowling today.
A slippery customer. I just saw him recently in England when he was playing the shorter format of the game, the hundreds, and he rattled a few players. Bowling short, he's not shy of bowling the short ball and testing the pitch. But this will be interesting now. If that's his tactic, he's not afraid. Rohit Sharma likes to play the full shot. Hence, there's a man on the boundary. Now, fine leg up. There's a deep square leg.
And I think that's a good move as well. He's still behind square on the boundary. Rohit Sharma likes to go in that zone. Pace. That is a terrific delivery, 146. And that has maybe just hit one of those little patches of grass and come through quickly.
A little more than slippery, Scotty. 146. Clicks.
Good seam position. Look at the carry and the bounce and the late swing. Beautifully bowled from Hasnan. Good start, confident start.
Over the top. He is on form today, Rohit Sharma. Another boundary.
It was a good delivery. Incredible shot from Rohit Sharma. On the up against one of the quickest bowler in this game. 146 kilometers an hour, the previous delivery.
A lovely cricketing shot. Just an extension of the drive along the ground. It's not to the pitch of it. Just goes through with his swing. Maintains the shape. And he's at his aggressive best already.
Running straight away. And will make it comfortably. This is good cricket. Boundaries and singles. 148 this time, Wasim. Excellent start for India.
17 for none on 10 deliveries. Good single. Running between the wicket is very important as well in this format. One change for Pakistan. Hasnan comes in for Dahani.
This time it's KL Rahul. The timing not quite as good. They'll come back for two. This looks a very good cricket pitch.
Yes, and Rahul would have watched from the other end, seeing the ball coming through nicely. What's good to see is the mindset. They've decided to be positive, aggressive in power play. It's literally saying that we don't mind losing a couple of wickets, but we're going to go for it.
Final ball of the second over. And I don't mind Pakistan's tactics so far. Both of these players, you attack the stumps early. LBW and bowled is the mode of dismissal you're looking for. Running hard, he's going to have to hit. 2 overs gone, 20 without loss.
"20 in 2 overs with no wicket." What a start from India. Perfect start, in fact, with this huge game of Asia Cup 2022. Haris Rauf was the fielder there. Obviously, they were attacking the ball, so both the fielders are coming from the circle. So it's impossible to take. It's impossible to save single from there.
And this is actually the highest score India's ever scored after 2 overs against Pakistan to start a T20I.
It does help in a format like this when you won the first game. You know, you want to keep that momentum going. You want to keep that intensity going. And they would have said, let's throw the first punch early on.
Nazim will continue. Oh, it's a half volley. That is a beautiful stroke all the way for 6. KL Rahul joins the party.
What a start from India. And I think it was a slow ball maybe, absolutely, 118 kilometers an hour. There was no need for variation at this stage of the game. Midon is up in the circle, and then a slow ball, no turn, no grip, played it beautifully. KL Rahul.
How good was the balance here? Poise, balance, lovely cricket shot. And they've come out all guns blazing.
Shaz, how important is the balance even in this format if you want to hit the big shots in last 4 overs? Some players lose their balance, some batters.
You lose shape, you lose timing. You know, it's when you maintain that shape of yours, that's when you get optimum timing, you get distance. If you're looking to play the big shots, and of course you get that timing. So you see a lot of players, especially in the last few overs, getting into positions very early and looking to maintain. They're trying to outguess the bowler.
Yeah, just watch this then, just as you're talking about the balance of Rohit Sharma. Still at the crease, gets his base, and then just simply a beautiful flow of the bat through the line of the ball.
And invariably the head is still. When they get into that shape, into that zone, the swing is good, the head is very still. It's not bobbing up and down.
Look at this strike rate, 27 for none. We're into 3rd over. Ideal start in such a pressure game from India.
Well, that boundary from Hasnan by Rohit Sharma over mid-off. I don't think he was in great position, but he was so still. Edge, slipper's gone. Good fielding down there.
Brilliant effort from Haris Rauf for 3rd man. It went quickly to him.
That's a good line and length. We haven't seen a bouncer yet. That's what surprised me a little bit. A lot of these 4s and 6s have come on the front foot, Waz.
I think Indian batters, both the batters, just started having a go straight away. So now bowlers are on back foot. Instead of attacking, I think in their mindset, how the bowler's mindset work is just to save runs now instead of going for wickets. And it's impossible to save runs if you don't take wickets.
India gets off to a good start. I know there's only a ball to go, Ravi. Do you see one of these players maybe floating up the order? The only left-hander in the side is Rishabh Pant, maybe against the left-arm spinner, or Deepak Hooda, who's had success at the top.
That's the one I was thinking. He could end up being the floater, especially if spin comes in. Deepak Hooda. He's done extremely well. I think one of the best performers in the last 6-8 months. Not easy for a new player to break through, but he's done well. And the fact he can bowl as well now is very handy.
This time it's straight. KL Rahul. Perfect balance once again, and another 6. Fantastic over for India. 34 without loss.
What a shot. I thought it was a top edge. I was looking at mid-on and mid-off. He was trying to play that shot towards mid-on. And in the end, he just middled it to perfection for maximum. Unbelievable cricketing shot from KL Rahul. What a start from India.
Clear signs this is a very good pitch. Now, when you mentioned he was looking to play across, and the ball skidded on and came in, went for 6.
Just trying to work out too was what their games against Hong Kong could have done for them. Pakistan just skittled them for 38. The batsmen all got a hit. India a lot closer, but again the top order got runs. How much confidence does that then breed coming into a bigger game against better opposition?
I suppose Hong Kong game was good for confidence. I mean, 38 all out. You want this. You want that confidence that we are doing well as a team.
Same again. Full and over the offside. A boundary to start the over.
He's on fire. Rohit Sharma today. Unbelievable. And look at the pace from Haris Raut. But like you guys mentioned, this pitch looks like a belter.
Yes, getting into position early and trusting his swing. Yes, hitting on the up. Some great shots already from both Rahul and Rohit Sharma.
Likely to see spin. Nawaz maybe.
Yeah, Nawaz actually is a very good bowler in first 6 overs. He regularly bowls in PSL for Quetta Gladiators first up. So he's got the experience, but so far fast bowlers are getting hammered. 38 in 3.1 overs.
Oh, short, he was expecting it. Straight out of the middle, and another terrific strike from Rohit Sharma.
Wow, we said he picks up length early. This is very early. That ball's at 148 clicks, and he's not sent it in front of square. He's got into position so early that he's parked it between long on and deep mid wicket. That's a stunning shot.
Really is unbelievable. If you're going to bowl a bouncer, bowl a proper bouncer. You got square leg back. This was short of a length and easy pickings for Rohit Sharma. Like I said, he's on fire. Unbelievable start from India here.
Just have a look at the foot movement, back and across, and then he just stands there. He doesn't move again. No forward press, doesn't go back, across, feet don't go again. He's got his base and then swings through the line. It is just such high-class batting.
Impossible shot to play. He hasn't even shifted his weight back. He just went from a front foot.
And judge players how quickly they pick up length. .47 for no loss, but he picks it up so quick.
Our first fan pulse of the day. You can vote fanpulse.in/English. This is a live poll. Who will be the top scorer for India tonight? 5 options, and the way Rohit Sharma has started, that is not a bad vote, perhaps.
Yeah, you would say both these players out there in the middle, they've got a head start over the others.
Big test for Babar Azam now. Who should bowl the next over?
This is difficult. Third man is up, bowling 150. Has to bowl straight. Going full, not bad, but the line is so important now. Any width, and I'll just lay it off down that third man region.
He's got to be precise every time he bowls now. He's got one more delivery to go. He has conceded 12 runs already. And fan pulse, the top scorer for India tonight, Rohit Sharma, 55%. Really, guys? I can say that. I can guess that too, the way he's batting.
Okay, well, Rahul's not that far behind, and look, he's only got 10% of the vote.
The way Surya played the other day, he's only 5%.
He's tried that exactly, hasn't he? Couldn't get the placement. Still, another very good over, 12 runs from it. 46 without loss.
Well called by my predecessors in the commentary box. They wanted the left-arm spin of Mohammad Nawaz, and he's come in to take pace off, basically. Because the faster Pakistan I bowled, faster it disappeared off the bat. Vicky, the thing is, the curator here at Dubai got a couple of nice days to, pamper the pitch a little bit. It's been watered, There's an even cover of grass. So one look at the pitch this afternoon and you were looking at a score of 200. Just the best batting pitch that we've seen in the tournament so far. Good move from Pakistan. Both Rahul and Rohit Sharma have got absolutely no problem with pace and bounce. There's something different now.
Well, the viewers have got their money worth in the first 4 overs. Proper shooting from these two. What a batting. Really enjoyed those first 4 overs. There's pace on the deliveries, but no respect at all.
Power and class of KL Rahul. 50 comes up for India. Mohammad Nawaz unable to change the tempo of the innings for now.
But the previous match, the two openers of India, they took their time. They don't need any time now. They're well set. They know exactly what they're doing. Balls coming onto the bat nicely. No need to take any time. Just keep going. 50 up.
That's the fastest 50 for India versus Pakistan. That's how good the start has been. Just the ability these two guys have. We've seen it over the years. KL Rahul, when he decides tonight is the night where I'm going to go after the bowling, he'll actually make you forget some of the other big hitters in the game. That's the class that he has. Just his mind, it's got to tell him. It's your night, Rahul. Go for it.
Well, till last night we were all talking about Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, and there was few issues that these two are not playing their best cricket. But what about tonight? Wow, this was a beautiful hit. Just a nice pickup. What a balance at the crease. Slow delivery from Naseem Shah. Hit it over the top. And what about this one? The last 6 he hit. Just a pickup. He's having fun.
And just class. You know, when you watch these two batters bat together, it's just overflow of class. Welcome to Gautam Gambhir in the commentary box.
Thanks, Sanjay. And if you can bat like that, why would you not do that consistently? Especially these two guys. Rohit Sharma started off in the first over and KL Rahul took over. The amount of quality and class these two guys have, you definitely would want him to see doing this more consistently.
It's gone for it again. Fielder running back. Yeah, this is KL Rahul in top gear, that's for sure. 54 for no wicket. Generally see KL Rahul after a 4 or a 6 just pick up a single player safe shot, but today seems like he's come all gun blazing. Runs on the board, just 5 overs bowled. India lost the toss. They've got the opportunity to bat first. And what an absolute
and that's the case with India today as well. Can KL continue to go hard? You have to wait and watch.
Another thing that happened with that Sri Lanka run chase, which was very impressive, not one batter got 40 runs. There were 4 30s, out of which 3 30s came at a strike rate of 180, 200, 160. T20 cricket is not about 50s. I think it's time we start looking beyond that and start appreciating efforts of Rohit Sharma, 28 of 16. Because the platform is now set for a big one. And just frees up the later batters as well. Gets KL Rahul off strike. A couple of dot balls, 6 overs gone, end of the power play, 62 for 1. watching KL Rahul bat now that India have lost a wicket. You see whether he changes his approach a little bit. A lot of us believe that he should keep playing freely as he does. He's got this exceptional gift of playing classical shots and big shots. He'll play a cover drive in the second tier of the stands. He's gone for it. Has he found the fielder? Seems like he has. KL Rahul is walking back. Second wicket has fallen. Shadab gets a wicket. First ball.
He's a wicket taker, Shadab. No doubt about that. And India is starting just going downward a little bit. Just lost the wicket and couldn't control the shot. Hit it straight to the man at mid-on. I think it was Mohammad Nawaz this time. Nicely judged, nicely taken. And another wicket goes down. Both the openers back in the hunt. 62 for 2 now. Rahul gone for 28.
Surya Kumar Yadav has come in, and suddenly for India the scenario has changed. Virat Kohli is on 1. Surya Kumar has just walked in. Well, that's Surya Kumar Yadav for you.
He's a different class altogether. He doesn't need much time. Wasn't really that short, that delivery. He's got such a quick hands. Just a tiny bit of room outside the off stump. And watch those wrists coming into play. And picking the gap nicely.
And that's just class as well. That's just ability. Either you have it or you don't have it. And more importantly, it's the mindset as well. Playing against Pakistan, first ball, you get room, you try to hit hard, through point. A lot of batters will look to still probably punch it through cover and get off the mark, but not Surya Kumar Yadav.
This is a good delivery, extra bounce, very close to that top edge. Mohammad Rizwan was all set to appeal. Good delivery. He's gone quickly through. Just getting beaten by pace. Just love the attitude of Shadab Khan.
A little bit of risk involved in that delivery just outside the off stump, because Surya Kumar Yadav plays that cut shot really well. But because he's new at the crease, there is an opportunity, there is a chance that he might nick it. A couple of times he's been beaten now.
Well, at the moment, Shadab is not really troubling the batters with turn, but change of pace. 87, 97 the last 2 balls. This one 93. India's highest power play score versus Pakistan, and it was just thrilling to watch.
Yeah, both the openers did not spare anything short, anything full, treated very nicely.
Now this could be a boundary, and that's a great shot off the back foot in the gap. Virat Kohli has got a boundary here, 71 for 2.
Well, that side of the ground is a little bit bigger than the other side, and the timing was so nice. The gap was picked beautifully. Look at that. That's what we see when we play Pakistan, India.
Sharma just having a little chat with Dinesh Karthik. I just wonder whether he's coming on the field. Dinesh Karthik not playing today. Rishabh Pant preferred, I guess, to have a left-handed element in that batting order.
And I like this batting lineup as well. You've got depth, you've got left-hander, you've got firepower, you've got class. Rishabh Pant to follow next. Then you've got Hardik Pandya, and then you've got Deepak Hooda.
Oh, great shot. The lofted exit cover drive. It's got the full range, Suryakumar Yadav. This is more the primary stuff.
He is special, exceptional. Just a little bit of flight. Look at the way he used his feet. Opened the face of the blade and over extra cover. Fantastic hit.
Continue from where he left in the previous game. Showed all the shots. And now he's 9 of 5.
I guess the Indian batters also have realized that this is a great batting pitch. This is a pitch you can trust. And that's why this kind of attacking batting, willing to take more risks. Yeah, I'm happy with that, KL Rahul, but credit to the bowler as well. He bowled it in the slot, not afraid to get lofted.
Look, it's the right approach as well, the way India's gone, especially KL Rahul after losing Rohit Sharma here is Rishabh Pant. 126 strike rate, Deepak Hooda 161. And then you've got Hardik Pandya, 145. So you've got depth. And yes, you might just say that was there any need for KL Rahul to go hard? Yes, there was, because it's a beautiful wicket. You want to continue with that tempo as well. So I like the approach, both from Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. It was fantastic. Very refreshing to watch as well.
Yes, Gautam, not a huge fan of... They're going to come back for the second. Good running of laying foundations, with the concern that you've got to have wickets in the hand. But who knows what can happen later. A good spell and you suddenly lose 2 or 3 wickets around the 15 overs. And then you don't have enough runs on the board. Now what you're seeing there on the timeline in red is an effect that India will feel right through the innings. Even if there's a slowdown, the first 6 overs will ensure that India will still reach a pretty good score, even if there's a mini collapse. 8 runs of that over, 79 for 2.
Spinners will continue. Shut up, Khan. Kohli with the use of feet, but just be a single. What I've enjoyed too here, Sanjay, is wickets typically slow the run rate. That's why they're worth so much, but that's not been the case. Suryakumar Yadav, 10 off 6. Kohli's looked to be aggressive. Pakistan still under pressure.
To say that has to be one of the youngest fans that I've seen at a cricket ground. What's more, he's wearing the Pakistan t-shirt and his age would be, I think, about 8 months, 9 months.
Oh, he dropped it, did he? I hope not.
Just falling short, and that's going to be 4 runs. Did the right thing, the fielder went for the catch.
Just a touch short to Naseem Shah. Naseem Shah gave it his best, but just landed a couple of feet before him. It wasn't that short. It was in the air for a little while.
can't fault the attempt, can you? He was trying to get there for the catch rather than sit back. And here we go, Sanjay.
Well done. Well done to the parents. This is called breeding them young.
He'll be playing for Pakistan in about 16 years' time.
Runs off every ball in this over. That's another feature of this innings. Very few dot balls.
Impressed with Shadab Khan. Just the body language, considering the situation. With two batters blazing away. Obviously got one wicket, but just love his body language. Coming in, he's managed to keep the batters reasonably quiet. Just love the sense of purpose when he runs into ball.
Good running. Kohli is quick. He wants to. Surya Kumar Yadav says no. They'll settle for one. I think they could have made it even without the misfield. 88 for 2. Pakistan 3 minutes down on their over rate. We know the penalties involved. And potentially, if that carries over to the end of the 19th, approximately, well, it's a time cut off at 7:25, and a fieldsman has to come back inside the circle.
I think the umpire's got to be a little kind here because the ball's been flying all over the place. How many times we have brought the ball back from the crowd? Come on.
Loves that sweep shot. There've been a few words too towards Surya Kumar Yadav, but we've seen even in the IPL, these two batsmen have a go at each other, and it's just water off a duck's back. It does not get to him at all. He just carries on with his job.
Virat's still not in control, is he? He's trying to get in and playing on the onside. Good crowd in, very good crowd. That's what you get in UAE. House full, lots of blue shirts, few green shirts also. Flags are all over the place. Great atmosphere.
This is in the air. This will be a chance. And taken. Very good. Pakistan have been good with the catching. And Surya Kumar Yadav is gone.
He meant to hit that ball in the air. He does hit sixes with the sweep shot, but this wasn't executed to perfection. Needed the power. It's got the edge of the bat and hence no carry at all. The high-risk approach continues, but they've lost 3 now. His run rate is brilliant. Lost 3, 91 for 3.
Pakistan fans are celebrating as they should. Nawaz has done a really good job, I think, when you consider how well Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul were powering along. And now it's the left-handed bat of Rishabh Pant. I think he's been brought in here specifically for the ball turning into him.
The Pakistan have the option to take the left arm spinner out of the attack, so he's left with the seam bowlers and the leg spinner. And of course, every fan knows now these days with Rishabh Pant, the line of attack that works against him in white ball cricket will be employed very soon.
A lot of googlies, I think, from Shadab Khan, turning the ball away, a fraction wider line, just as you're talking about. Loves to go leg side. Been fantastic for India in the test match arena.
He's just been great. Some great innings at the test level. Strike rate of 120 in T20s.
Must have been a big decision as well to make the change and leave Dinesh Karthik out. I know with the injury to Ravindra Jadeja, they needed that left-hander. I believe they needed that left-hander. It's good bowling, the length just a fraction too short. Single to finish, 5 singles and the wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. It's 93 for 3 and the players will have a drinks break. Of myriad charms, Sri Lanka's natural beauty is undeniably alluring. The 2022 Asia Cup is being played in the United Arab Emirates, but officially hosted by Sri Lanka. A spectacular travel destination full of unmissable experiences.
Russell Arnold's country.
Rohit Sharma has been really busy out there in the dugout, going around talking to people. India in a very good position, very animated. Look at the strike rate. He's played so well today. And the two openers today was just superb. Treat to watch.
Oh, there's trouble. Kohli's so quick, I think he may have got back. But Rishabh Pant not really backing up, sending the former skipper back.
And apologizing immediately. He gave him the hint that he was coming for that single. There you go. And then he suddenly realized that the field is too close. And then that arm of apology. Virat Kohli, so fit, was always going to come back. Feeds on running hard between the wickets. A couple of times he's been denied that. Once by Surya and this time by Rishabh Pant.
Short ball in the gap. That will run away for 4.
Well, these Indian batsmen, they have dealt with these short deliveries really well today. Anything short has been punished. This was quick, but coming at Virat Kohli. He didn't try to hit it up, strolling his wrist nicely.
Like the fact that he was not too far down the pitch, that allows the pull shot also to become an option. Played 3 pull shots in the first game, India-Pakistan. But we haven't seen from him for a while. Said this a number of times. Today's first pull.
That won't carry. Using his feet. Yeah, there haven't been many bounces. I can think of the Harris Ralph 5 wides. That looked quick as well. Loves playing against Pakistan. Just needs to go up ever so slightly to go past Kevin Peterson.
Well, if I compare the two pitches from last Sunday to this one's a little bit more drier. Nothing off the surface we saw with the new ball. I think that's the reason the captain decided that they're going to just go after the bowlings from the word go. In a very good position now, India. The only way Pakistan can pull this back is by keep taking wickets.
Good pace once more. The thing with Hardik Pandya too, I think it's more a situation for him to come to the middle rather than a batting number. I don't think India want him in quite this early.
I can hear what you're saying, but these days, after that IPL and the change that we've seen in Hardik Pandya, he's become more than that. He's somebody that can bat by position, make number 4 or 5 his own, and has been able to play in different gears depending on the situation. And I think that's been the biggest growth, the change that we've seen in Hardik Pandya.
I thought the captaincy with Gujarat was the making of him as well, standing up, taking leadership with that greater batting role. 100 comes up for India as well.
More problems for Rizwan, more problems for the captain, Babar Azam. Because more deliveries you bowl wide, that means the time is clicking. You might have to bring in the fielders right at the end. Might be behind the time. That is a big worry.
An easy single as well. And that 100 up with that wide means this is the fastest 100 that India have ever scored against Pakistan with 10.4 overs. And they are well on pace for 200. I don't think Pakistan should be too worried. They've got their own strength with the batting unit. I know that you've got the likes of Hardik Pandya. We've focused on him with that strike rate of 145, but look at Deepak Huda's 161.2. A lot of his damage is done at the top, and that'll be the challenge for him, is to be the closer. .101 for 3. Those 3 white dots were the 3 wickets for India. Fell in the space of just under 5 overs. The first ball after the power play was Rohit Sharma. The partnership looking to get going, just to run a ball. Final over for Mohammad Nawaz.
Okay, a gamble from Pakistan here. They've got the hard-hitting Rishabh Pant, the left-hander, and they've got the left-arm spinner bowling. Which is Pakistan's strongest discipline? Top order batting, pace bowling or spin bowling? Spin bowling is a great call. Good call by the fans. And we've seen that especially tonight when the fast bowler were taken to the cleaners. Fast bowlers, spinners came back. Not only did they get a wicket each, they also stemmed the run flow a little bit, so good call.
My vote at fanpulse.in/English would actually go to the pace bowling. And I think the genuine pace they've got, this is a good batting surface, but they have got ability.
I think this is more current. I think this is a pulse on very short-term memory.
I've been surprised here that Rishabh Pant hasn't maybe looked to attack Nawaz.
This guy is a hard man to read now. Rishabh Pant.
He might be in the gap. Rishabh Pant's just jogging through. It is the big boundary on the leg side. That's one thing you have to remember. 74 metres to Rishabh Pant's leg stump, and you can imagine Nawaz is just going to keep the line at middle and leg stump. No width. Pegged it right back. Look, no double figure over since the 4th over.
I don't think the plan was this, that the punt goes in and just keep nudging the ball here and there. I think the plan was just to go after Nawaz. I guess he's decided to take a bit of time and just settle himself in. think the momentum needs to stay with India. The way they batted so far, they batted beautifully. You don't want to lose that. They should be eyeing at 200. If they don't get 200, I think they'll be very disappointed.
A lot of international wickets and matches in that group coming up next after this ball. Outstanding spell. Can he close it out? No run. Kohli says no, go back. Very good 4-over spell for Mohammad Nawaz. 12 overs gone, 105 for 3.
So 105 for 3. So it's a good comeback from Pakistan after the start India got. Lovely shot. The timing of going down the track was just right for Virat Kohli. And that's the best shot he's played so far.
Round to get a first ball. Pressure on the bowler now. 109 for 3 India. And what a spell from Nawaz. He bowled really well under pressure. .25 in his 4. Very crucial and important spell from him under pressure.
Two is the call, and they'll get 2. I think what that start has done, that in spite of India losing 3 wickets, it's still a great platform from where you can really accelerate in the final 7 overs, push the score towards 200. You get a couple of big overs in the last 7 overs, can make a difference. This is Virat Kohli against Hong Kong.
He has shown tremendous form. Much more stable. Worked really hard during the break. His frame of mind is very relaxed. Quick singer. And it shows when you are relaxed, you perform so much better. I met him before the IPL when there was a test match in Bangalore. And when I met him here during this Asia Cup before the game, there was a big difference in his approach, in his smile. There was a difference of chalk and cheese. And then when you start scoring runs, things keeps getting better. First game 35, then 59, and even now in 30s. 330 plus scores in T20 cricket. That means you are in form.
And the king is back, I suppose. There are a lot of concerns regarding his form. And he showed his consistency now. He's looking good. Running between the wicket has been excellent.
That's swung away on the onside. Second boundary of the over. Rishabh Pant getting into the act.
His partnership is growing. 25 of 20, 116 for 3, and it's noisy out there.
Yes, it's buzzing. Another player who picks up length quickly.
It wasn't a bad delivery. It was just an exceptional shot from some exceptional player.
Yeah, and before the leg side, Rishabh Pant loves that area. You're short, you're full. He likes that area.
And again, goes onside.
Naseem against India, first game, that first spell, he was outstanding. He's got a good run up, but the one thing he needs to work on is his front foot. Front foot, while landing, goes towards fine leg, and that will give him a lot of problem in the knee as well as the back. His pathway is slightly away from his head as well. And when that happens, you tend to go across. It needs to work on regularly.
It's a good over from India's point of view. 13 runs coming off it. After 13, 118 for 3.
Unbelievable scenes out there. That's the beauty of Indo-Pak cricket, Chaz. Everybody's happy, supporting their team, and it's noisy. That's what we play for. Overs gone, 7 to go, 7 wickets in hand for India. 10 and over will take them to 188. Of turn, but not from the middle, just outside off stump, and white ball has been called by the umpire.
And that's part of the back foot. Wanted to, Kohli.
Looks like Shadab has made a plan to not to bowl in the stump to Virat Kohli. That's what at least you realize. At the start of the over, if some bowler try to bowl that line, majority of the time, he will bowl that line to a particular batsman. But what a belter of a pitch this is. I mean, I did the pitch report. I thought there might be a little bit in there early on for a couple of overs in seam. But I think it's just a very good T20 wicket. The bowlers needs to work really hard. They will not find reverse swing. There was no lateral movement. I remember the first game against Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. The ball was swinging around a lot. But now things have got started to feel so much better. In the first game, Pakistan and India played last Sunday. There was a lot more grass. The grass was greener. The ball was seaming around towards mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. They're going to settle for one good over so far.
Well, he's yet to be hit for a 6 in this tournament. Shadab. This shows that he pushes it through. He's got good variations. So far, Kohli's got a start in all the innings. It does make a difference when you spend some time at the crease. These were his earlier scores, long time ago. Even if it is 20s, 30s, makes a difference. That's gone away fine and will race away to the boundary.
Unlucky for bowler. Beautifully bowled. He knew that punt is about to charge. He bowled the googly, but unfortunately for the bowler, outside edge, raced away towards the boundary at third man. Head went up too quickly. Didn't pick the googly. Rishabh Pant, being a left-hander, always helps. Ravindra Jadeja got injured. Now India using Rishabh Pant as a right and left hand combination in the middle overs.
Simple catch, premeditated, and Shadab was up for it. He saw the bat going the other way, bowled it a little outside the leg stump, and a tame dismissal in the end. India lose their 4th.
Clever bowling, wicket at the right stage for Pakistan, and what an over from Shadab Khan. He's into his 3rd over, conceded 26 runs, and that was his 2nd wicket. Easy catch by Asif Ali. This is very important wicket at this crucial stage for Pakistan. Pant goes for 14. India 1-2-6 for 4.
126 for Hardik Pandya. Man of the match in the last game against Pakistan. Massive turnaround in his career in the last 6 months or so. And he's up against bowler bowling well.
What an over from Shadab Khan. 3 overs, 26 for 2. 14 overs gone, 126 for 4.
Which is so good. Rishabh Pant could have just gone down straight, but he wanted to go square. The line was outside the leg stump. From there to just pull the ball on the off stump. And the offside was difficult. Lost his wicket.
Towels are out. I think it's the sweat, not the dew. So 4 down now, this stage of the game. Good comeback by Pakistan in this game. The way Indian team started in first 5 overs, 6 overs. Inside out. There's a fielder there. Oh, good effort by Harish Rauf.
Very good effort. Just for a minute, you thought he might overrun the ball. And he's done well too.
Is that a knee or a cramp?
Looks like it's knee.
I hope not. I hope not. He's a fighter, this boy. We are all very proud of him. Rizwan, the way he performed and has been performing for Pakistan for the last couple of years. 135 for 5.
He looks in agonizing pain. They'll be hoping it's just a cramp and not a knee issue. He's the linchpin of the Pakistan batting lineup. Plus, who's going to keep? Who's going to keep?
Don't have an extra keeper in the squad. I don't think so. I mean, he's mentally and physically very strong boy, Rizwan. I hope he'll be okay, knowing him. Unless until he's in extreme pain. We'll find out soon, but praise to Pakistan team. What a comeback they made in this game. Pressure is back on India.
Yes, India got off to a great start. Rohit Sharma leading from the front. Some glorious shots early on. Not afraid to go over the top. Magnificent on the pull.
Was a good catch as well. At that approach from Rohit, Rahul. It's fantastic to see.
It's a pack house here in Dubai. 28 by Rahul of 20, 26, 28 of 16 by the skipper Rohit Sharma. What a start India had. And then Virat Kohli still there, 40 of 28. Surya Kumar Yadav got out on 13, then Pant on 14. Pandya without scoring. And now Pakistan team is on top in this game so far. He is back. Rizwan will keep. He's limping. He's limping, but knowing him, unless until he's in extreme pain, he won't go out. First wicket, slow delivery. A breakthrough from Harish Rauf. The danger man, the hit man, Rohit Sharma. And look at that catch. 10 out of 10 to Khushdin Shah, the second wicket. Good catch again. And then Nawaz got the proper breakthrough. SKY gone. No need for this shot. Easy catch by Asif. And that was a very important wicket at the crucial stage of the game from Hasnan.
Yes, good comeback from Pakistan after the start India got. See Excellent spell in the middle from Mohammad Nawaz. He put the brakes on the scoring. 1 for 25. Shadab carrying on from where he's left in this tournament amongst the wickets. 2 for 26 for him. It's good to see Mohammad Rizwan standing up. He will still be in pain.
He's a fighter, Chaz. Rizwan is a fighter, and he's back. Really impressive from Rizwan. Team needs him, and he said, okay, I will go through this pain.
This could be temporary, that stiffness, you know, the more he moves, and there'll be blood flowing through those veins. What? 15 gone, 135 for 5.
Shadab to continue. What a spell. 3 overs, 26 for 2. Bowling his last over.
Very important from India's point of view that this pair bats for at least 3 overs from here. There is not much batting to come. So you'll need at least this pair to be there for those 18 balls.
And in those 18 balls, even if they play with the strike rate of 120, 130, that's fine as long as they are set. And after that, they can launch in last 2 overs. Kohli keeps moving forward towards the ball, uses feet really nicely, and that's been the feature of his innings so far. Even though the ball hasn't turned as much, he likes to use the momentum to get that extra power into the ball.
So Shazzy, good to be back in the com box.
Certainly is.
Especially for this game.
Especially for this game.
Oh, the big man is there, Brett Lee. And of course, there's Salman Iqbal sitting there. Brother Abbas.
Yes, always good to be back for an India-Pakistan game. You see so many familiar faces, especially in this part of the world. If you've been playing here since the 80s, in the crowd, not caring.
Beautiful delivery from...
The last time I was in a box was for an India-Pakistan match.
2017.
16, 17.
16,
yeah,
17.
It was the Champions Trophy.
Good to have you back, Shazzy.
Thank you. This is a good over again. Spinners doing a good job for Pakistan. 16 gone, 140 for 5.
It's a great opportunity for Deepak Hooda. He's had games against Sri Lanka, Ireland, West Indies, but this is something new. This is India-Pakistan, big stage, the atmosphere is electric. Obviously, he's got the ability, he's got the recent form as well. He got 104 against Ireland in 57 balls. On occasions, opened the innings too. It's a great chance for him to just be around Virat Kohli for maybe a couple of overs. There's no batting really after this. And Virat Kohli, the gear in which he's batting, just perfect for India at this stage. Haris Rauf back in the attack, 4 overs left. Slight hesitation as the bowler went towards the ball. Single completed.
I think, Sanjay, at this point, Deepak Huda's job is simply to give Virat Kohli the strike. Allow himself to get in. I'm with you. I think this is a completely different level and standard and arena that Deepak Huda's had to experience before. So with that in mind, just turn the strike over. Keep your intent positivity. Give Virat the strike. Let him do the damage for now.
Got to talk about Shadab Khan's performance today. I mean, when he came in to bowl, the Indian batters were just running away with the game. There was class, there was power. He came in and actually stopped the run flow. Took good wickets of Rahul and Rishabh Pant. Love the attitude that he carries on the field. You can see that he wants to be there, wants to soak up the pressure.
He is one of our best all-rounders. He's one of the best fielders in world cricket, especially behind point. Slow delivery, beautiful shot, inside out. No need to run for those.
Just what the young man needed, this kind of shot to get his confidence up. Virat Kohli was applauding that particular effort from Huda. Has been in terrific form off late in T20 cricket.
Haris Rauf has been hurt when he gets too full. That back of a length delivery, batsmen have just been happy to knock it into the offside or mid-wicket. But he's just going, was in for one boundary and over when he gets up there into that half volley zone.
The previous GB wasn't a half volley, it was an unbelievable shot from Huda. Slow ball, and they're going to come back for 2. Now they're going to settle for 1. They needed a boundary on the first ball. They got the boundary, Indian team.
And again, every T20 game that we watch, there's always some learning, isn't it, Scotty? Whereas we thought India lost some early wickets. They've lost 5, but we're coming virtually to the end of the innings. After there's 3 overs left. And if there's not a wicket loss, you've still got 5 wickets in hand.
And Virat Kohli is still on strike. Look at his strike rate, 141. He's on 45 now. Vidoff is up for him in the circle.
Now Virat will be very conscious of the batting to come. If there was somebody like a Dinesh Karthik, he would have maybe gone 1 gear up. Now he knows this is the last recognized pair. After this, we get into Bhuvanesh Kumar and Chahal and Vishnu and the others. So this is the partnership. So they'll take some time, and the odd risk, obviously, will be taken. Huda has the game.
So for Pakistanis, they must be thinking, okay, we need a wicket now, and we can get him with tail and put pressure on India. So far it's an exciting game. Ups and downs.
You're right, Wax. They need a wicket quickly. If they get a wicket in the next over early, the last 3 overs could make a difference in the game. 148 for 5. Spinners have done a fantastic job for Pakistan tonight. 8 overs, just 56 runs conceded. And they've picked up 3 wickets. So if at all, India haven't got to 200 and upwards at this stage, it's thanks to the spinners. Hasnain continues, starts off with a wide, not the first one that is bowled tonight.
I think you're bang on, Wasim, about getting a wicket. But the question for me is, how does Pakistan get a wicket? And for me, it would be to keep Kohli at the non-striker's end. They've got the 3 overs left from the fast bowlers. Try and put pressure on the inexperienced Deepak Hooda. And that means dead straight, back of a length. Try and get that false shot. And as good as Deepak Hooda's been at the beginning of his career, he isn't Virat Kohli. Ask him to play the innings.
Just over the fielder. That's where he likes to go, Deepak Hooda. Not sure whether the Pakistanis have seen him enough, but anything full outside the off stump, he can go straight and big.
That's exactly what we were talking about. 150 kilometres an hour. Slightly back of a length. Look at this perfect cross seam. No timing, but just enough to get over mid-off. And that brings up India's 150 in the process.
You guys are just amazing. Here's a guy who didn't play the last match, comes in tonight, bowls a ball at 150 kilometers per hour. Bottom hand comes off. We'll get a couple of runs. Wasim Shah, the fielder. 2 more to India. Good start this over.
Just wonder whether they'll have a look at this and how close he got to the rope. But he is certainly swinging, Deepak Hooda. He knows he's got a role here to finish the innings off as the closer.
He's okay. He did well. Saved a couple of runs. 153 for 5 now. We're into 18th over. Asnan bowling quick. 143, 150, 143. Impressive. Very, very impressive from this youngster.
Oh, good delivery. Great shot as well. Hooda is on the floor, but he's got a boundary for his team. This is a bit of a relief for Virat Kohli too, because the runs are coming and he can still stay there virtually right till the end of the innings.
He is playing this role perfectly, taking all the pressure off Virat Kohli, and this is skill of the modern day player. That is sensational. Watch the ball all the way onto the bat, and Virat Kohli knew straight away. Even he was at the other end, in awe of this stroke.
And it was a good bounce and very well directed bouncer towards Hooda. Like you said, the skill of the modern cricketer. Again, inside out. Maybe another boundary. No, they're going to settle for one.
He's got a very supple back, that's for sure. He's virtually parallel to the ground, his back, when he played that shot. It's all livening up. Indian fans now starting to get excited. Pakistani fans behind the bowler, young Hasnain, going at 150 kilometers per hour. Only once in his career he's not completed his 4. That's how good he is. Good carry. Missed out on that one.
He's been the best of the quicks too, Sanjay, I think. Not just by figures. I think he's just created the most opportunities. He's been the most accurate. The slow ball has been on target as well. Big job too for Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf in the final 2 overs, going at almost 13 runs an over and 9.33 as well. India would take that in the final 2.
12 and over from here onwards takes them to 184. They have 5 wickets in hand.
Virat Kohli, signature shot. That's 6. Brings up the 50 as well. That should delight him. He's got the 50 at a strike rate of 147.2. Virat Kohli has arrived. It's 164 for 5.
Of 36 Virat Kohli. Look at his average. And then the strike rate, 137. And what a shot that was. I think it was meant to be a tempted Yorker. He just missed his length, and Virat Kohli played his favourite shot towards cow corner.
You're right, his favourite shot. That whip with the bottom hand. It's Deepak Hooda on strike. 19th over goes to young Naseem Shah. They've got a third man fielder very fine, so just a single. Now he's got a few 50s in the last few months, Virat Kohli, at the IPL level, for India as well. But this strike rate at which this 50 has come is what would really make him happy, feel really confident his T20 batting. This is what he needed, an innings of this kind. 50 with a strike rate of 147.2.
The king is back. Slow delivery. They'll probably come back for two. Good variation. Yes, no, yes, no. Virat is home. Easy.
It was excellent running from Virat Kohli. Deepak Hooda had no business trying to tell his partner no. He was going to the easier of the two ends. Kohli, the danger end. Watch the running.
And the running also will tell you the state of mind. This is Virat Kohli coming back for the second, and when he runs in this fashion, you can see that he is back to his very best. Running has been such an integral part of his batting over the years.
And that also shows his fitness, especially in this weather. Gives some room. Straight to the fielder. He was firmly hit.
He's had 150 before in this tournament. This one has been exceptional. We've seen wickets fall. We've seen some big wickets fall. Just love the way he's controlled the innings. And that whip six is a real sign. That particular shot is a sign that he's back to his very best. Brilliant.
The first half of his innings, Sanjay, I thought he was still clothing the ball, still inside half of the bat, trying to hit the ball too hard, but as he's gone through the innings.
Has it gone high, and just high and not long enough? Good catch taken. There's been some good catching from Pakistan.
What a catch from Nawaz under pressure. And good delivery, change of pace from Naseem Shah. Back of a hand, slow ball. Very rarely seen him bowl this particular delivery. Usually he bowled the off-cutters, but this was different. Back of the hand. Went all the way, and a very good catch from Nawaz. It was high in the air. Balance was perfect. Hooda goes for 16. India 168 for 6 now.
That does change ends, so Virat Kohli is on strike. Goes for the Yorker. It's called for two. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will have to respond. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has played a few innings over a long career, but this really has to be a Virat Kohli show, isn't it?
It does, and I think we're getting back to the mode of the way Virat Kohli scores his runs. This is another look at an outstanding catch. Pakistan, I think, have been exceptional with their fielding in the sense of the catching in particular. But it's not always about boundaries, it's the balls in between, and he's picking up his ones and twos. And as Virat, he's doing an excellent job like this, turning the strike over.
Seven runs from the over, 171 for 6. last over of the innings. Virat Kohli. Most 50-plus scores in T20 International. 2 Indians and 1 Pakistani.
Sigh of relief for Pakistan. The bowling is the last over. Run rate has been okay. Yorker down leg side, and Rizwan is struggling. That's not a good sign for Pakistan.
Last over, you've seen that change the complexion of a match so often. This cannot be a big over for Pakistan. They need to win this match. Got to keep India around 180 odd.
There's always talk of momentum going into the break as well. India will want an over of around 15 to go in on a high. Pakistan, if they can keep them under 180, then I think they'll be delighted. 151 kilometres an hour. And Kohli trying to meet fire with fire. It's a big swing of the bat.
Yeah, this is what he loves. At any stage of an innings, whether conditions are hot, sapping, with the sprinting between those two stumps. Big part of his success, big part of his batting.
That shows how physically fit he is.
Goes one bounce to mid-wicket. He's denied the single. And understandably so, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is at the other end. India missing maybe another big hitter to take over from Virat, give him some respite.
All square of the wicket too, and just to highlight the boundaries, the short side, which is Kohli's leg side now, is only 62 metres, 74 out to the offside. So the way he's just paced the shots into those big gaps has been exceptional.
Oh, another good delivery. This is good bowling, and Virat Kohli at the moment unable to get it away. Just the 1 run so far in this final over.
This is great bowling from Haris Rauf. At this stage of the game, to the set batsman, this was a perfect Yorker. Only 1 run so far from 3 deliveries. This could be the game changer this over for Pakistan.
Finally, he's gone for a single. He's going to come back for the second. Dives directed, could be out. The fielding has been outstanding from Pakistan. Virat Kohli putting in the dive, but has it saved him?
Referee for a run out. Give me a best side on angle, please. Okay, take it back and forward. Thank you, I made my decision.
Yeah, ran hard for that second, wanted to take strike, put in the dive as well, but short by inches. But Virat Kohli has contributed 60 of 44. India 173 for 7. Yeah, this is the reason why Virat Kohli wanted strike Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and now Ravi Bishnoi. Maybe that particular delivery could have maybe just given Bhuvaneshwar Kumar a go and see how his hitting form is for tonight.
Credit to Haris Rauf. What an over he has bowled so far. Only conceded 2 runs and a run out. Brilliant fielding from Asif Ali. Very impressive for Pakistan. They look really good today. Spoke too early. Huge mistake. And look at the bowler. He's so frustrated. He bowled the perfect delivery straight to the fielder and he missed the straight.
Never seen a more perfectly timed commentator's curse.
you feel for the bowler because this has been an almost perfect over. Here's the spin, not quite enough, and the way he helped it on its way. Watch the head go down when this is over the rope too. He knew that he'd let his side down. 180 is still on.
And he's one of our best fielders, Fakhar Zaman. Unfortunate misfield, last ball, 177 for 7.
6 runs from the over. That 4 was a misfield. Bishnoi is on strike. Well, he's done well, but he's found the fielder. Oh, that's gone through as well. That's terrible from the fielder there in the deep. That's got to hurt Pakistan. It was a fantastic over. A couple of mishaps in the field in the deep has given India a 10-run final over.
And Ravi Bishnoi, 8 off 2 deliveries, exactly what his team wanted. And we talked about momentum going into the break. Well, it's all India. That is deflating if you're Pakistan. He just overran it and then had to reach back. You feel for him. That's twice in the over.
Unbelievable error from one of our best, one of Pakistan's best fielder. 2 boundaries. Unnecessary boundaries. India now 181 now. They've got total runs on the board. He had to bat now, he had to forget about it, move on. You got to chase 181. It's okay, high fives. 181 for 7 in 20.
Second highest total versus Pakistan, so it's not a bad score. Just that the promise of the first 10 overs was so much. Interesting with this new India approach, we saw 93 runs in the first 10, in the second 10, 88.
And that's where I feel like India will think they've got 10, 15 runs less than they should have got. All that power, all that batting to come after that 10 over mark. It was KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma who initially set that platform. Virat Kohli and a very aggressive Surya Kumar Yadav started to get things going, but from that moment on, the strike rates of the batsmen weren't that much better than a runner ball. So you've got to give credit to the Pakistan spinners because they pulled India back between, say, 10 and 15 overs.
Well, Naseem Shah, 4 overs, 45 for 1. Economy at 11. Mohammad Hasnan, it was impressive, was quick. 4 overs, 38 for 1. Haris Rauf was unlucky, bowled beautifully. 4 overs, 38 for 1. And for me, Nawaz got a wicket as well. Pick up the bowler, Shadab Khan. 4 overs, 31 for 2.
Yeah, wickets of Pant and Rahul as well. So the bowlers doing well, and this score seems to be just about par, you think, with the kind of conditions that we have here. Let's go down and have a chat with Shadab.
शादाब, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपके टाइम का. वेरी वेल बोल्ड. जब ओपनिंग पार्टनरशिप इस तरह की लग गई थी तो कहीं ना कहीं डाउट नज़र आ रहे थे.
हाँ जी विकी भाई, आपको पता है कि T20 क्रिकेट में पावर प्ले बहुत अहम होता है और जिस तरह उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया था डेफिनेटली हमें अंडर प्रेशर किया, लेकिन हमने मेरे ख्याल से जो लास्ट के 2 ओवर थे जिसमें विकेट मिले उसके बाद हमने अच्छा कमबैक किया और मिडल ओवर में भी हमने काफ़ी अच्छा रन रोका, क्योंकि आपको एक बार मोमेंटम T20 में मिल जाए तो काफ़ी मुश्किल है रोकना, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से अच्छी एफर्ट थी.
आपकी बॉलिंग की बात की जाए तो आई थिंक यू बॉलिंग रियली वेल थ्रू आउट दिस टूर्नामेंट. टॉक टू मी अबाउट इट.
हाँ विकी भाई, कोशिश करता हूँ कि सिंपल चीज़ें रखूँ, क्योंकि क्रिकेट में जो सबसे मुश्किल काम है वो सिंपल रखना है. तो लेकिन मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि वो चीज़ सीखूँ कि क्रिकेट को सिंपल रखूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड ना करूँ. बीच में मैंने काफ़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड की थी जिसकी वजह से मुझे स्ट्रगल भी हुआ, इंजरीज हुई, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अभी फिट हूँ और कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि चीज़ें सिंपल रखूँ, क्योंकि एक अच्छी बॉल अगर आपकी एक्यूरेसी अच्छी है तो किसी विकेट में भी आप मुश्किल कर.
ये आखिरी 2 बाउंड्रीज ये कहीं ना कहीं हर्ट ज़रूर करेंगी.
डेफिनेटली विकी भाई, क्योंकि जिस तरह के हमने रोक लिया था एंड में, लेकिन उनके पास मोमेंटम चला गया, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह फिर भी हमने काफ़ी अच्छा रोका है. होपफुली एक अच्छा स्टार्ट मिले और ताकि पावर प्ले, अगर इंशाल्लाह हम पावर प्ले जीते हैं तो एक अच्छा मैच देखेंगे.
पिच अच्छी है, आप उम्मीद है आपको?
डेफिनेटली, क्योंकि जिस तरह के लास्ट हमने मैच खेला था उससे बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतर है, क्योंकि बल्ले पे बॉल आ रहा है. मेरे ख्याल से काफ़ी अच्छा मैच देखने को मिलेगा, क्योंकि एक प्रेशर सिचुएशन बन चुकी है और इंशाल्लाह अच्छा मैच देखेंगे.
थैंक यू वेरी मच शादाब, बहुत शुक्रिया.
Yeah, the last over, the last two boundaries giving India 10 runs, and one wonders whether that might just be the deciding factor in the end. So the target is 182 for Pakistan to win this game. It's India versus Pakistan, the second game of the tournament. Pakistan won the toss, asked India to bat first, and India batted superbly, especially the first 10 overs. They went hell for leather. 93 in the first 10, but in the end finished up with 181 for 7 because they couldn't get as many in the second half of the innings. The man who stood out like a phoenix in that particular innings with the right tempo, had it under control, top scored 60 of 44 before he was run out towards the end.
The second half of his innings, I thought he just started to find the middle of the bat a little more consistently, and it looked like the Virat Kohli of old. And certainly 60 off 44, while all those wickets fell around him, was exactly what his team needed. Not a lot down the ground. Square of the wicket was where he was looking, and I think that just shows too that the pace of this pitch is pretty good. It's coming on nicely.
And hats off, really hats off to the Pakistani bowlers, especially those two spinners that you see there, Nawaz and Shadab Khan. Haris Rao, brilliant last over before those misfields. It's a lull before the storm. Everyone's taken a little break. They'll be filling up their seats very shortly. Good to see Rizwan Zokir coming out to open the innings. Player of the match in the last game against Hong Kong. Target is 182.
Yeah, the paintings he was in when he landed, it looked like he had hyperextended his knee to some degree. But he's moving nicely, and just while it's warm, you can just understand why he's out there.
You're all set for the chase. Super fours. India, Pakistan. It was a narrow win for India in the last encounter. Hopefully Pakistan would want to get there without too many hiccups. You think pass score 180 on this kind of ground with the kind of batting conditions that we've seen?
I think with the quality of the two teams, might be slightly above par. I think India will be delighted with this score. I think I was a little unsure about the 2.5 spinners, the halfers Deepak Hooda in this side. I was wondering whether they were going to be a seam alike, but it was the spinners for Pakistan who were outstanding. So maybe India gets it right if those two spinners can bowl as well as Pakistan's.
Here's the first ball, and what a start for Pakistan. That's going to be 4 runs. First ball, bit of room for Rizwan.
This pitch is good. It suited the Indians, and I'm sure it's going to suit Pakistan. Just a touch outside the off stump, and Rizwan right on top of it.
A rare ball of width from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Normally he's in that narrow channel outside the off stump. They've got a slip for him. Right, Scotty, about the pass score, I think I agree with you. Just looking at the opposition, the batting team, I know these are excellent batting conditions. Maybe India slightly above par.
You agreeing because of the last two boundaries, or you just really think that this is a par total?
Just looking at Pakistan batting lineup and their tendency to lay foundations too deep. Let's hope that doesn't happen today. I just want them to play more freely, not worry about later batters, just express themselves at the top. It's a good pitch to bat on.
I think it's important Waka, that the top three for Pakistan do a lot of the damage. Let the hitters come in with the freedom to try and close it out for Pakistan. Therefore, India's job is to get rid of the front three as quickly as possible. Make those powerful strikers of the middle order that Pakistan have to bat a lot of deliveries.
Good call. Dive comes in. Seems to be okay with his fitness.
Well, the Pakistani two openers, they might not play like the Indian openers, but when they look at the scoreboard, they'll feel that if they play their normal game, they can get to that. There was an opportunity there of a run out. Just release the ball very quickly. Razi would have been gone. That would have been a big disaster for Pakistan. But all they need to do, Pakistan, is just play normal cricket. And if they can get to 50-50 plus, I would say, in the first 6, I think they'll do the job. What they don't want to see is losing too many wickets in the power play.
He's found the channel. Needed a couple of deliveries, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Him getting this kind of carry is just incredible.
Well, he always bowls with an amazing, immaculate seam. Just watch the seam of the ball. Spot on. And that little bit of outswing. And Babar Azam just turned around completely. He knew it too. Wow.
Lovely shot. This is a superb shot from the captain. Just straying onto the pads, yes.
Normally we talk about the left-handers being very elegant. Have a look at that. Just a little bit on the leg side, just being greedy a little bit, I would say. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Babar knew that he's going to come to his legs. Beautifully timed.
No, big call for no for the last ball. 9 runs on the board after the first over. Slightly different looking seam attack for India today. There's no Avesh Khan who's running fever. So just the 3 seamers. They don't have Hardik Pandya as the bonus 4th seamer. So it's Ardeep, Bhuvi and Hardik. And 2 spinning options in Bishno and Chahal, with Huda as a part-time spinner if needed. DK's on the field because we just saw Hardik Pandya leaving, not playing tonight.
Well, Hardik Pandya off the field. Who's going to bowl in that power play? Now, we're assuming here that there's no injury. He can come back on and bowl, but no Jadeja. That's one of the roles that he could have given you an over.
Was slightly off colour is Deep Singh, and so also Avesh Khan in the last game, so he would want to make amends. So really talented bowler. Now this is what happened in that first India-Pakistan match. This is Babar Azam surprised by the short delivery. And I have a feeling India might try that because this pitch has some bounce. You can also bet on one fact that Babar Azam will be also aware of that plan from India. Rizwan's on the ground again. Very down-to-earth cricketer.
Well done, Sanjay. Yeah, one thing is for sure that he will run hard. He will look for every opportunity for a run. There you go. Gotta be careful with that dodgy knee. You don't want to hurt anymore. Pakistan definitely need you out there. He's the man in form.
Keep an eye on Arshdeep Singh. He hasn't looked to swing the ball too much. He's hit the deck more, looked to seam it rather than swing. Oh, there comes the short ball. The first one of the night. If you remember the last game, there maybe 3 wickets. The first 3 wickets, Pakistani wickets, came off the short ball.
I think the pitch was a little different. It was a very well bowled bouncer, and Rizwan tried to jump and just landed on that knee. Watch that knee. Oh, I'm very, very surprised that he's still out there, because that knee has been jarred very badly. He's a fighter.
Gets it up. Good stop. No swing at all for Arshdeep. Good fielding at mid-off.
Yeah, I was just talking about the pitch in the last match when these two teams played each other last Sunday. I thought the pitch was a little bit more spicy, had more bounce in it. This one, looking at the first inning, it looked like a belter. All you need to do is just hit through the line. If there's no swing, it will be tough for the bowlers to control any run rate.
Didn't quite get pace off the pitch, Mohammad Rizwan. Night sky, in the night conditions, you guys think it might just get a little better? The ball will come onto the bat better for the seam bowlers?
It's looked pretty good the whole game. If it gets better, then it's an absolute belter. It's been a great pitch for T20s, because if the bowlers executed well, they got reward. I thought the spinners for Pakistan were outstanding. They really did pull back India's top order, who were going along like a train. Here's the head curator.
It's a good over from young Arshdeep. Just a couple of runs from it. 11 from a wicket. Went for 44 runs of his 4 overs in the last game. So this is a good start for him. Young bowler trying to find a place in this Indian team. Some permanence. He's back on the field. Right, Babar Azam is on strike. Slip in position, fine leg inside the circle. Still length balls from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar to Babar.
I feel Fakhar Zaman is going to be very important for Pakistan in this game. Had a tough one just right at the end, where he let go of those 2 boundaries and drop a catch. Didn't have the best of the day out there with the fielding, but he is definitely capable of chasing a total like that. His wicket is going to be very important.
If you remember, Scotty, this is something we saw with Rizwan earlier as well in the last game when he started off. A lot of fishing outside the off stump, yeah. Couple of heartbreaking moments for Fakhar towards the end. This was really tragic for him.
Well, there'll be natural disappointment, of course. You feel like you've let your team down. And it's on the big screen and he knows it. He's laughing about it now, which is great.
Well done.
And I think what he'll do too, there'll be an extra bit of drive about him to say, I'm going to make up for that too.
Kind of pressure on player carries. I mean, sometimes has to be more nervous in the field rather than just batting. Yeah, 5 dismissals for Pakistan in the last game, as we said earlier, came of the short ball.
Yeah, there was really good deliveries. This pitch was a lot more quicker, and the ball sort of came very quickly to the batsmen. They got caught off guard, I think. They were not expecting that from India. Today, I think they'll be more watchful. They'll know exactly what's coming at them.
If you have a look at that again, you'll see all the short balls that were bowled, because there was some life in the pitch. It was always deviating. There was some lateral movement. The ball wasn't coming straight, and that also bothers the batter a bit. This one just coming back in a little after pitching and carrying on with the angle. Some deviation too. Today the ball is just sitting up nicely to be hit if you bowl short.
We haven't seen India really try the short ballers yet too. Just the one that I can think of from Arshdeep, and that's it. So maybe they recognise that this pitch is not quite as quick and bouncy.
They still must, even if there's not an obvious sort of clue there that the short ball is going to work. They must try it, especially against Babar Azam when he got out in that fashion in the last match. He likes to get onto the front foot.
I think Hardik Pandya will definitely look to bowl those deliveries. He bowls heavy deliveries. His ball sort of after pitching, it rushes to you.
The short ball, and that's a brilliant shot. Babar Azam was waiting for it, waiting for the short ball. 19 for no wicket.
We highlighted how good Rohit Sharma's balance was earlier today. Watch this. Balance perfect, feet don't move, the base is outstanding. And that is why the timing was exquisite as well.
Sign of a class player, Scott. He was expecting the short ball from what happened in the last game. Was deep in the crease. When he got off to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar last game, he was on the front foot, trying to get onto the front foot. This time, he's rocking back, expecting the short ball. Class player.
Difference between an ordinary player and a world-class player is they anticipate really well. They know exactly how the ball is thinking. And I was waiting for this. I wanted to see this youngster, Bishnoi, right arm leg spinner. I've seen a little bit of him in the World Cup, under 19 World Cup. Can he deliver at this stage? It's a big stage for him, big crowd, and a couple of really quality players out there. Can he handle that pressure and bowl exactly the way he bowled in that under 19 World Cup?
Very interesting that India have gone to Bishnoi first before Chahal to bowl in the first 6. He's got a pretty long run-up, runs quickly through the stumps and sort of quick arm bowling action. Fan pulse, will Pakistan chase down India's total? No. Emphatic no.
Just don't rush into making decisions. Just take your time.
I think there's enough timing on that one. No, the fielder does well.
One of the things I want you to all look out for too is where India's throwing the ball. They know Rizwan's injured. So a lot of the Indian fielding so far has been to Rizwan's end. They want to make him run. They don't just let him jog through to collect his runs in that regard. It's forcing him to tire himself out and maybe hurt that knee further.
Tell you what, Babar Azam is looking really good. He's got 14 of 9 without any fuss. Gone! Babar Azam's gone. Bishnoi strikes. First game in the tournament, and what a wicket.
Soft dismissal. Just pushed it straight to the man at mid-wicket. What a start for a youngster. And how big a wicket he's got. Babar struggling against, and a poor run so far. And what a start for this boy. Excellent. The delivery was good. The length was good. Well, the third umpire is just asking Babar to hold on, just wait. I am not sure if they're looking for that front foot. Is it going to be no ball? They're checking it, they're waiting. The entire stadium is waiting. This is a big moment of the game.
Bishnoi is nervous. Legitimate delivery.
Not by much, it must be said, but this is a huge moment in this match. Babar Azam's poor tournament continues, 22 for 1.
Pakistan losing their first wicket, and in comes Fakhar Zaman. Didn't have the best of the evening in the field. Let go a couple of boundaries. Feeling a little bit of pressure, but he's the man. He can really give Pakistan that start Pakistan looking for. He's one of those players, if he gets going, no run rate is impossible.
What a confidence builder too for Ravi Bishnoi in his first match, getting a big man early.
And now this is just perfect for him, because generally he gets the ball to go away to a left-hander, so this is perfect. What happened here? Extra bounce, you think? Rohit Sharma. Great start, this a wicket and just 3 runs from his first over of the tournament. 22 for 1.
.22 for 1. Good start for Bishnoi. A young man with a good temperament. Likes a big occasion. Striking in his first over. Another man up for a scrap at any time. And good time to come into the attack.
Wide run rate 10 and over, 9 wickets in hand. Pandya is going to bowl the 5th over. Important wicket for India. Pakistani skipper gone.
That's 4. Square leg, a little too square.
Change of field straight away. Third man up. And I think mid-wicket is going, square leg is going back, and fine leg. So that's his area. That's where he's very, very strong, Rizwan. A lot depends on this partnership for Pakistan.
Yes, they need a couple of big overs to get some momentum. Goes onside again.
This kind of soft dismissal went straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. Probably was looking for one along the ground, but credit to the bowler.
He gets a lot of wickets in that pocket there, short mid-wicket, little square, because he bowls at pace and the odd ball just stops into the surface. He gets bounced because he's not a big spinner of the ball when it comes to leg spin. It's more top spin and googlies with bounce.
You were coaching India when he first came onto the scene. What was it that you liked and saw about him in the nets that's led him to this position where he's now playing in such a big game?
I think more than in the nets, Scotty, it was, we saw him closely when he was playing under 19 cricket in the final. And what one liked was his attitude. He was not afraid to bowl at any stage of the innings, good energy through the crease, and he got bounce. Oh, excellent placement. Just gave himself a little bit of room.
This will give him some confidence back to Fakhar Zaman. Very good shot. He knew the third man was up in the circle. He just had to find the gap and he did it beautifully. That's good cricket. They need a momentum. They need a partnership here, Pakistan. But credit to the groundsman. What a good pitch he has created for this game. A lot depends on Iftikhar Ahmed. He do some runs as well.
20 runs behind at the same stage, 4.4 overs into this. Just remember back, KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma got India off to such a flyer. And it looks like Fakhar Zaman's introduction is that he wants to be aggressive.
Middle leg or off, he will hit you there every time.
Quality shot using the pace of the bowler as well. Oh, he's dressed for the occasion.
Rizwan top scored for Pakistan in 5 out of their last 6 T20s. He has been very, very consistent, not just the last 6 games, from last 1 year in this format. Let's have a look at the shot again. Look at this. This is sweet.
You've compared him to Surya Kumar Yadav in many ways, in that he's so difficult to bowl to. Hits the ball to unusual parts of the ground, which makes it so difficult for that man, in this case the captain of the opposition, to set a field in the right areas. He can still play conventional cricket strokes when he wants to, but then he just pulls those other ones out of nowhere, and all of a sudden he's just taken that big over and got the side in front or back up to where they should be.
Third man up, fine leg up, man at mid-wicket, man at backward point on the boundary. For Fakhar Zaman, because he does go towards mid-wicket. Fakhar, that's his favourite area. Rizwan is just walking towards him, having a chat with him, probably telling him it's okay. One more delivery to go of power play, no need to lose any wicket. And these guys have the talent to get these runs as long as the partnership is going. This partnership is building up, 22 of 13.
And you have a few players around world cricket, if you see around now, doing what you're mentioning. You know, you've got the Rizwans, the Surya Kumar Yadav, the Joss Butlers. You've got someone like a Glenn Maxwell. You know, where earlier, if you go back 6-7 years ago, there was only probably A.B. de Villiers, you know, who would play in these unusual areas. 6 gone after power play, 44 for 1.
disguised slow ball. Missed it completely. Fakhar Zaman.
So Yuzvendra Chahal into the attack. Well, he'll be a happy man today. Half century. Virat Kohli played really well. And some fine shots. And see the difference. Almost 20 runs. That's after India got a blazing start. And some magnificent stroke play from Rahul and Rohit Sharma. Then Pakistan pulled things back. Now they've got some work to do after power plays. Chahal comes into the attack.
Pakistan chasing down 181 that India scored. It was a bit of a slow start. Babar Azam played some nice strokes along with Rizwan, who just struggled to start with but is starting to find the middle of the bat. That came out of nowhere. Ravi Bishnoi getting it over in the power play, and he immediately picked up the huge wicket of Babar Azam. And the introduction of Fakhar Zaman has just raised the intensity. This partnership 23 of 16 deliveries.
As opposed to Bishnoi, you'll see a lot of variations in pace from Chahal. Bishnoi is quick through the air. Chahal will slow it up. Not afraid to toss the ball up.
What good variation, Chahal. The googly, the flipper, the slow leg break, the quicker leg break. That's why he's so consistent in this format. Even in IPL, he gets a lot of wickets.
He spins it. He spins it. Whether it's his googly or the leg break. Good use of the feet. That'll test Hardik Pandya. Virat Kohli, but sent to the boundary. The emphasis was on placement. The 50 comes up for Pakistan.
Good cricketing shots. This one. Look at this. Inside out with the spin into the gap between extra cover and mid-off. And a rare misfield from King Kohli.
What do you make of the depth in the Pakistan batting?
I mean, we've seen Khushdil Shah the day against Hong Kong. He smashed it everywhere. Shadab can bat. Mohammad Nawaz is an all-rounder. So there is depth, and of course Iftikhar, he's a dangerous player. What I need from Iftikhar is get in first and then play his game. He will play big shots as well. So there is definitely depth, and they have the ability to get runs against any attack in the world, no doubt.
Because if you look over the last 3 years, 4 years, they've been one of the most consistent T20 teams. 51 for 1.
So noisy out there. Even Rohit Sharma is getting frustrated by the fielders because they can't hear him or can't see him. Sometimes when youngsters play this sort of game, they get lost a bit on the field because it's so noisy. And pressure, obviously.
Bishnoi into the attack. This is a variation in itself. You might think two leg spinners bowling in tandem, but they're different. One just pushes it through the air, emphasis on the googly. The other, the classical leg spinner.
Quiet run rate is creeping up slowly. It's 10.13. But if you have wickets in hand, I think their plan should be to get to at least 80 odd in 10 overs without taking a risk.
That's the million-dollar question, though, isn't it? Because you've just asked for the 30 runs off the next 3. That's 10 and over without taking a risk. That's hard to do, especially against the bowling of this quality, as good as Rizwan and Fakhar Zaman are. And that's how tough it can be, trying to keep up with a run rate this high.
I understand it's difficult, but you've got to take chance at stump stage of the game. I mean, just play cricketing shots inside out.
You've got to back your strengths and target certain bowlers whom you believe as a batter you can attack.
I think Bishnoi would be one of those, due to the inexperience he has at this level, that you target.
Looks like quite a difficult bowler to me. Like I said, he bowls within the stumps and mostly googlies and top spins. If anything, probably they'll take chance at from the other end at Chahal.
Swung away again to the fielder, very much like Shadab, who's not been hit for a 6 up to now in this tournament. It's not easy to get under the ball to Bishnoi because of the pace at which he bowls.
That last delivery as well, Rohit Sharma was in its slip, which says to me the captain has a lot of faith in Ravi Bishnoi, with those googlies being the main stop delivery, his wicket-taking delivery to the left-hander.
I've always believed Mr. Hari, a leg spinner, is twice the bowler if he's got a captain who understands, you know, the mindset and the ability of the bowler. A wrist spinner needs a good captain.
Yeah, that's easier said than done, isn't it? Because often when they bowl a bad over, they're out straight away, they're taken off, and that is never good for the confidence of the leg spinner. So I fully agree with that statement.
Excellent over. Runs coming in singles, 57 for 1.
Gone 57 for 1 Pakistan. Little bit behind. Run rate required is 10.42. And I think at this stage India will feel that they are in control of the game. Pakistan need to kick on. Their 2 batsmen now, they're very well set. Chahal once again. Fakhar coming down the pitch, trying to heave it down to mid-wicket. No real timing on that. Sanjay, Gautam, India in control. Am I right?
Well, but I think Rohit Sharma is wary of the fact that conditions that we've got today. Good pitch, then a few sixes hit. Then quite nail it. And I think Rohit will be wary of the fact that he's got a couple of bowlers that he's got to take care of. Bishnoi is new. Arshdeep is not the peak of his prowess. Hardik Pandya has had a tough start. So he is in a position where he doesn't feel that he's got a supreme bowling attack that will win him the game no matter what. So he'll be slightly concerned about that. And this guy can bat. Such a dangerous player, just loves the way he creates boundaries. Doesn't need a bad ball to hit boundaries.
Beautiful shot, making room for himself and going over cover. That's proper cricketing shot. Pakistan needs to go. But how well has Rohit managed his bowlers so far? He's got 2 out of Bishnoi. Chahal is into his second. Arshdeep has bowled 2. Bhuvi has bowled 2.
Gone. The plow has worked. They got Chahal for Fakhar Zaman, and he's done exactly that.
Nice and slow from Chahal. Gave a little bit of air. Saw Fakhar coming out of his crease way too early. Pulled the length back, and the rest was done by the man in the deep. Virat Kohli was the man at deep mid-on, catching it with ease. Got too close to the ball, couldn't really get the elevation he was looking for. He and dropping that. That's a wonderful catch. Straightforward catch. 63 for 2 now. And that's a massive wicket for the Indians. Fakhar gone for 15, is 63 for 2.
If you're wondering why Chahal came into the attack so soon after Bishnoi, I think the only reason that I could find behind that was Fakhar Zaman, and gave Chahal the longer leg side boundary. Had 3 fielders in the deep. Bishnoi is a quick leg spinner. Chahal is these days now enticing batters to get out.
And I like this combination, especially bowling in tandem. Bishnoi and Chahal both very different. One is quick through the air, the other one can bowl slow as well.
He's gone through, bit too quick, too wide. .67 for 2.
Mohammad Nawaz has been promoted up the order, batting at 4. Hit a beautiful shot, just last ball of the previous over. Pakistan need to kick on. This required run rate is creeping up very quickly.
You approve of this move, Mohammad Nawaz, the left-arm spinner, so high up the order?
As long as he go berserk, that's the reason I feel that he's been promoted up the order. Left-hander also, because the 2 right-arm leg spinners are bowling from both sides. So that was the reason, I think. But he's got to just go berserk and look for those boundaries which has been missed, because Pakistan is well behind in this game. 65 deliveries remaining, need 114 runs. That's a big ask.
Wow, that's an outstanding shot. This is Mohammad Nawaz with the promotion, and that's a great shot.
Incredible shot. It wasn't a bad delivery, but just went through with the shot. That's a proper shot, Mohammad Nawaz, and that's what he's sent there for.
Well, he's got potential in first-class cricket back home, in T20 cricket, one days. He bats high up in the ranks. And I'm sure that's what the Saklan and party thought, that let's send him, even if we lose a wicket, it's okay. But if he gets good, I think that'll be a different ball game then.
Good comeback from Hardik Pandya. He's playing as a third seamer today, he's not the fourth seamer. Yeah, this is the wicket. Chahal getting that ball right. I mean, Virat Kohli had everything under control. Safe as house. The captain with that move. Got his trump card, his leg spinner to get the wicket. One of the slow deliveries. The opposition captain not too happy. And Chahal these days is just riding a wave of confidence. His reaction after taking wickets also. Very cool.
I think the reason why Babar was furious out there is because Fakhar Zaman took his time. He did not play the shots Pakistan needed or looking for. He batted for 16 deliveries for 15 runs. That is a problem when you play too many dot deliveries and then suddenly you come out and look to play a big shot, and if you lose wicket, then the team goes down. And that's what Rohit will be very happy with.
Couple of queries from the Indian fielders with the short ball.
And coming back to Fakhar Zaman, and that also against two leg spinners. That is where Chahal bowled to him. Bowled slow into his pads, used the big side really well. That was one shot which he played really well, giving himself room. This one again bowled really slow, 76 kilometers per hour. Good catch from Virat Kohli.
Just brilliant bowling from Chahal. That last ball, to have the heart to flight it in that fashion to a big hitter, deserved that wicket. 10 overs gone, 76 for 2. We watch this beautiful island, teardrop shape, just under the huge Indian subcontinent, Sri Lanka, the official host of the Asia Cup. That whale watching, if you want to do, it's in Gaul. We'll get a short sighting of the whale, and that's quite an experience. Well done. Great pickup shot. Mohammad Rizwan is looking the part tonight.
Yeah, the sound, a beautiful sound of the bat meeting the ball. Yes, it was a full toss, but you still need a good hit, a good timing to put it away. And Rizwan did it beautifully.
Good start to the over. And Pakistan would want to make it big. They're still 11 runs behind India. And this is the time where they need to start going now.
Tried to bowl the leg spinner too much to the right hand. He looked to push it through in the air. This one as well was the ball that comes more from the front of the hand. Ended up being a full toss. That's more like it. That's his wicket-taking delivery that he bowls slow outside the off stump, the leg spinner.
And that's been a surprise, because normally he bowls really slow to the right-hand batter outside the off stump when you've got a bigger field on the offside. And he hasn't done that, especially against Rizwan, because Rizwan is very much leg side dominated.
Mohammad Nawaz has been sent in to go after the spinners. He's done pretty well. He's gone after the seamers as well. One cracking shot so far in the innings.
So much batting to come for Pakistan. They just need to make sure they look to hit a boundary every over. Good delivery. Lots of experience. Chahal saw him going outside the off stump, bowling quickly, bowling nice and straight. They will run hard, these two. Although Rizwan have got a little issue with his knee, but he will look to take every opportunity for every run.
And from here on, Pakistan needs cameos, not those big runs. Those massive strike rates, 150, 160.
Eleven overs gone, 86 for 2. Now, Pakistan should not be too worried because a strange thing happened with India. Their first 10 overs, they scored 93. The next 10, they slowed down, just 88 runs.
When you hit a boundary on the first ball of the over, which we saw in the previous over, Rizwan hitting a massive 6. That over should have been a bigger over than what we saw. Only 10 overs where 10 runs were scored. I think once you have 6 runs in the first ball, next 5 deliveries, you should look to get another boundary. Another
Missed
loop.
out.
Absolutely agree with you. The moment you get the 6 of the first ball, you've got to make it big. And how well has Bishnoi bowled? Playing his first game in this competition, that also against Pakistan under pressure. Just conceded 10. Got a very important wicket of Babar.
It's gone up. And fielder watching the ball and he watches it go over the rope. Good strike from Mohammad Nawaz. Doing his job.
This is the cameo you're talking about, Gautam. You need your batsmen to go out there and play those big shots, get 20, 30 runs, and even if you get out, this is fine. And I think at the moment, Nawaz doing a really good job for Pakistan.
It's a quality shot. Bang in the middle. And I remember, Sanjay, you mentioning it to me, how good a chase was the game against yesterday's game, where Sri Lanka was managed to chase 175, where none of the batters had anything above 40, but their strike rate was incredible. And that is exactly what Pakistan wants from here. I beg your pardon, there was Kusal Mendes, but if you see the strike rate, 37 was 60, and then you had 45, 33 from Shanaka.
It was the Sri Lanka-Afghanistan game that happened last night at Sharjah. It's come back well after that 6, just 3 singles from Bishnoi.
Once again, Pakistan in a very similar situation. Hit a 6 and then a couple of singles, and the over's been sort of wasted, I would say, as a batsman. But very good comeback by young Bishnoi.
That's how he gets his wickets, with the wrong one, with the batter trying to loft on the leg side. 96 for 2.
big ask. 86 required of 48 deliveries. Wickets in hand, Pakistan will feel that they have got a fair chance to challenge this total. Another excellent crowd in. Rizwan looking really good. Mohammad Nawaz is doing the job which Pakistan need. Good strike rate.
What a decision it was to bring Mohammad Nawaz up the order. 20 off 9. He's not finished yet either. He has taken all the pressure off Rizwan. And it's most important that Rizwan's not the next man out. Let Nawaz keep playing. That's in the gap too. Kohli will cut it down, but they'll get 2.
I also like the fact, I think he's got cramps there, Virat Kohli. Ran hard between the wickets today, virtually whole of the innings he was out there. Leading edge.
If Virat Kohli is getting cramps, what does that mean? Because he's probably the fittest one around. That means the pressure's getting on to all these players. Played a wonderful knock, without a doubt. He ran lots of 2s and 3s. Put all the effort in.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. They're not timed well, but it's right in the zone for another couple. 100 up and 50 for Rizwan.
Another magnificent knock from Rizwan, keeping Pakistan in the game, looking in control. Had few issues with his knee early on. He's got to carry on. The job is not done yet.
He does like playing against India. 50 off 37 today. 79 not out of 55 and 43. Those are his 3 scores. Such an important player for Pakistan. And he's unlucky. Straight to deep mid wicket. At one stage, Pakistan were 30 runs behind India at the same stage earlier in this innings. They have now reduced that down to 11. And have lost 1 less wicket. They are sitting right where they want to. In the mid and green.
And played it very, very nicely. Judged it beautifully. And the calling was great.
Difficult night for Hardik. He's had to rediscover himself in this spell. Generally, he's bowled short and quick, and the results have come. But tonight, the short and quick hasn't quite worked. This was last over. Harshdeep Singh last ball. India not going for the review, and rightly so. Tonight, he's been forced to do something different. 2 things that's pretty obvious with Hardik is he's slowed his pace down a lot. The last ball 125, and there are a lot of full deliveries today. Slightly under the pump, Hardik, he's been forced to get away from his comfort zone.
He's got the left-hander, and this is why I think Nawaz has been promoted too. That's the short side of the ground. His leg side, but he won't bother about that. He is timing it to perfection.
Doesn't like bowling full. This is the reason why he doesn't get much from the ball when he's pitching it up.
Yeah, you should not ask your bowler to get out of his comfort zone. Long handle there for Mohammad Nawaz. The ball was in his arm, in his zone. It was full. It was a half volley. Just lunging forward, hitting over the extra cover for 4.
50 partnership between these two as well. Just 29 deliveries. Oh, it was there once again.
I think that's better off. If he's going to bowl full, he's got to take the pace off. Seam up, full deliveries won't work much. Will Pakistan chase down India's total? It's not an emphatic No, now it's a change in the scenario a little bit.
It's getting better, isn't it? I like it.
Reason it's in the balance is once again it's another over with the boundary. Pick up the ones and twos around it, they get closer, they get to that 10 runs and over, and that's all they need. There's another one. Bouncer from Hardik Pandya and the edge flies away.
11 of the over. Pakistan searching for that one big over where they can get really close to the Indian total. Last 3-4 overs, every over they've been hitting boundaries but not making it big. This was the delivery where he bowls really well. This is the length he bowls well. Yes, he's gone for 4, but I think Hardik Pandya is the best when he bowls this length.
A bit unlucky on that occasion.
Down the ground for a single. Still, it's another good over for Pakistan. 119 for 2. Pakistan's batsman just getting a few refreshments, which allows the skipper just to have a think. He's bringing back Chahal. Look at the timeline, especially in the last 5 overs. It's been brilliant batting. From the moment they lost their first wicket, Babar Azam, only 1 over, has not had a boundary in it. And that is why they're up with the run rate. It was the 8th over, bowled by Ravi Bishnoi. So somehow Rohit Sharma, along with his bowlers, needs to find a way to pick up a wicket. If you're Pakistan, just keep doing what you're doing. This is a perfect run chase to this point.
Because that's why Chahal is back in the attack. And again, from the same end where he gets that leg side boundary to be really long. This is a fantastic partnership. What's worse for India is left hand, right hand. How are they going to use Deepak Hooda playing today? He bowls some off spinners.
That's in the gap as well. And this over with a boundary too. Great start.
He's playing so well, Mohammad Nawaz. Nobody expected that from him. Good move from the dugout, sending him up the order. He's on 37 of 16. He's doing the job for Pakistan.
And Rohit Sharma just told Chahal, well done, well bowled. Keep doing exactly that. That's how they want to get the left-hander out. He's found the gap this time.
This might be another work for deep backward square, and he gives it away. This is his highest score in T20Is, Mohammad Nawaz, and what a time to bring it out.
Of good bowling. This is quick and just down the leg side. Want to get the batter out. There's got to be a bit of flight outside the off stump. Now Rohit Sharma having a word with Chahal, but what a fantastic inning this is from Nawaz.
Well, the crowd in blue is gone a little quiet. You see those greens just raising up again. This game quietly slipping away from India.
Quietly? I'm not sure anything about India versus Pakistan.
Just
quiet.
Just quiet.
And you're talking about required rate being 10. Most of the time it's come down. Under 10, 9.82. It's just an extraordinary partnership. 65 runs of 35. What a promotion from Saklan.
Yeah, great thinking. We have seen him play this sort of innings at the lower level, at PSLs and first class.
Another one. That is a beautiful stroke. Cut away for 4.
Was a throw of the dice from Rohit Sharma for a wicket. The outcome is completely the opposite.
Yeah, he waited for a long time for that shot. He played a few times earlier, didn't really get the timing right. This time, he got really on top of the delivery. It was wide and also picking the gap beautifully. Big over.
It's an expensive spell too for Chahal, 1 for 40. 2 balls to go. He wanted to go, didn't he? He was set up for it. They're going to come back for 2. That's a good arm, but it's a short boundary. That'll disappoint Rohit Sharma and Chahal. That was the first delivery of the over. Beautiful sweep shot. And then that cut away as well.
Pakistan at this stage just moving ahead, I would say, because they've got more wickets in hand. India might be just a run ahead, but Pakistan's got 8 wickets in hand.
That's Chahal's spell. 1 for 43 off his 4. 135 for 2.
Very clear to see what Rohit Sharma's headache has been tonight. Hardik Pandya has gone for 35 of his 3. His trump card Chahal has gone for 43 of 4.
More running repairs for Mohammad Rizwan, and the umpire doing the right thing. Trying to speed the game up. You can't keep stopping like this. Do you think at this point in time, Sanjay, India's regretting not having someone like Mohammad Shami here? That little bit of extra pace.
Don't get me started on Mohammad Shami. I'm actually amazed that he doesn't seem to be. Maybe he is. Who knows? There's Rahul Dravid. Maybe he's part of the plans for the T20 World Cup, but he's got the least opportunities amongst all fast bowlers. And the Mohammad Shami that I saw in the IPL play the whole season, won the tournament as well as team. He was just outstanding. Consistent, bowl well in the death as well. So I'm a little amazed that he's not been given more opportunities, unless they've got some plans for him closer to the World Cup.
Well, what I have seen so far, I think India will be needing Shami in the World Cup at least. Okay, he's not here, fair enough, but in the World Cup, you'll be needing a little bit of experienced fast bowler. This bowling is young. He was outstanding. Mohammad Rizwan kept really well, had a bit of injury. He's a fighter, and he's still out there. Played some superb shots both sides of the pitch. There's some good deliveries, but he made it into a bad deliveries. The timing was superb.
Once again, another player very similar to Virat Kohli. Nothing down the ground. A lot of runs square. Says to me that you can trust the bounce on this surface going across the line, unlike Sharjah.
That's been the saving grace really for all seamers. Whenever they've taken the pace off, they've been able to get some degree of control, get the dot balls in. Hardik Pandya had to do that as well. This is where Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is so good to assess the conditions quickly. How many has he got? He's got 2 more, so his overs are going to be crucial.
Straight up in the air. This is the chance at long off and taken. Is that the turning point in this match? But what an innings from Mohammad Nawaz.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar was brought in to pick up a wicket and he got India a wicket. Nawaz, who was playing so well, couldn't time that the way he wanted. Maybe hitting the top of the bat, couldn't really get the elevation he wanted, couldn't get the distance he wanted, and Huda takes the catch.
It was the off-cutter, 122 kilometers per hour. Maybe that got him the extra bounce, which he was not able to control. Nawaz, so Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, as he so often does, gets India a wicket. And India might wonder whether this is start of things to come. 136 for 3.
Kushdil Shah, who was so good in the last match, closing out the game for Pakistan against Hong Kong. He has a job to do, continually supporting Rizwan, who has stood up big time for Pakistan so far. What experience this has been from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar as well.
Yeah, he was the left-hander in the last game who got the promotion. That's Kushdil Shah, made it count, and tonight it was Mohammad Nawaz who got a promotion, another left-hander. Just a difficult shot to execute. Off the front foot, shot of length ball, slightly more bounce than usual. Huda takes a safe catch.
You were talking about Mohammad Shami. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar doing the same. He's bringing the experience which is required at this level. And I feel that going forward, going into the World Cup, you might be requiring Mohammad Shami.
Thanks for that tip, Wakar. Appreciate it.
You know, when you go into big tournaments, yes, youth is good. Youth, you do want some flamboyance, you know, who plays those big shots, but you do need experience of Virat Kohli's, Rohit Sharma's, and then you need Surya Kumar Yadav, who can really play in the middle. This goes same for the bowlers also. You do need some quick fast bowlers, but you need good experience in the middle too.
This is an outstanding over. After this ball, there'll be a change. And Ravi Shastri, fresh from a stint in England, will bring you home. I'll hang around along with Wasim Akram, the great fast bowler. 4 cliffhanger type of overs. I'm expecting it.
And Scotty stays on.
Short arm jab. Deepak Huda's taken the catch. Brilliant. As long as he hasn't touched the rope, this is a very good over from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Successful for India, 139 for 3.
So 4 overs remaining. 43 needed from 24. This match set up nicely thanks to that brilliant partnership between Mohammad Rizwan, Mohammad Nawaz.
Seven wickets in hand. Rizwan is well set of 65. What an inning he has played for Pakistan, especially after the injury scare he had while fielding. 43 of 24. We've seen this happen most of the time in this format.
Yes, the plan from here would be, okay, we've got 4 overs. We've had some good overs. Let's not be greedy. If we can get one decent over in the next 2, and with wickets in hand, it'll make the job easier. Pakistan will also be thinking of those 2 boundaries considered of the last 2 balls of the innings. Yes, that would have been 7 runs less.
Well, the last over was that over you're talking about, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. First over since the 8th over where a boundary wasn't conceded. And what Rohit Sharma would give for another one right now from Hardik Pandya.
Mind you, 1 over has to come from a spinner. Bhuvaneshwar bowled to his 3. Arshdeep bowled his 3. Bishnoi has got 1 over left. Hardik is bowling his 4th. And he's the most experienced bowler in Indian camp. 3 overs, 21 for 1. And what an over, previous one from him.
That's a great shot. Terrific placement. This really confident, knew what he was doing. 3 fielders on the boundary on the onside, and he's got the placement dead right.
And for the first time in this match, Pakistan have got in front of India at the same stage. And now 3 runs to the good. But I think you've got to tip your cap to Pakistan's management and their leadership here. This is the advantage of having multiple left-handed options. India just have 1. The short boundary is always accessible with a right and left-handed batsman at the crease.
Couldn't agree with you more. Left-handers do make a difference. Always believe that.
He's looking for 2 here, Rizwan. He's going to come back for 2. He's supremely fit athlete, this guy. Every day, day in, day out, he does exactly the same. 36 now required.
And you just have to admire his commitment. In extreme pain when he jarred that knee. Just refuses to give in. Again, the way he has anchored this innings has been fabulous.
7 runs of the over already. 3 balls to go. Required run rate just over 10. 7 wickets in hand for Pakistan.
Well, he saw him going across the Hardik, pushed it wider.
Well, as I want to know, though, with your experience bowling, you know Rizwan's going to move across. Do you take a chance for that leg stump Yorker? See how far he goes. At any stage, do you try and buy a wicket with a risky delivery?
Not at this stage of the game. I think as a bowler, you'll be more worried because the opposition need 10 and over. They have 7 wickets in hand. So if you go towards that side, you might hit the stumps, but there's most likely your fine leg is up in the circle. He'll go for the boundary. So hence they were bowling outside off stump to him.
That will be a wide. This time doesn't get that far across Mohammad Rizwan.
Just want to check here whether this actually hit the pitch. Because if it missed, it's a no ball and a free hit. Just have a look. Did it actually land on the surface? Just.
So now square leg up, fine leg up in the circle, because we've seen so far last 2 deliveries, they're aiming to bowl outside off stump. So when coaches tell the bowlers to bowl outside off stump Yorkers, it's not that easy. Here we go. There's a fielder there, straight to the fielder. And yes, the main man goes for Pakistan, Rizwan. This is very, very important wicket for India.
Big wicket. Big wicket. And again, change of pace has done the trick for Hardik Pandya.
That's just incredible. 5 minutes ago, it was all the supporters and fans in green who were jumping for joy, and now it's everybody in blue. Good catch, Surya Kumar Yadav. They must continue to take these wickets. He is happy. But what an innings it was. Mohammad Rizwan, the backbone of Pakistan's run chase. 71 for him. It's 147 for 4.
So 147 for 4, and all the makings of another India-Pakistan contest going all the way down to the wire. We saw that in the first game. This has all the ingredients for exactly the same to happen.
New batsman in, Asif Ali. Khushdil Shah just walked in as well. He's on 2, and Asif Ali, that's his job. That's what he's good at. He's a finisher. He's a big hitter, but this is Indo-Pak game, a lot of pressure.
Has to hurry. Oh, direct hit needed. And a good over from India's point of view. They've got an important wicket of Rizwan. 148 for 4.
Got to stop, take these silly runs. Well, I mean, he hit that ball straight to the fielder at mid-wicket and ran. He wasn't even in the frame.
So after 17 overs, India 148 for 5, Pakistan 148 for 4. Just can't get closer than this. This is the last ball. Direct hit needed. Now Bishnoi. Starts with a wide. Now this is going to be the over where Pakistan will look to target the bowler.
Make or break over. This is the one. 6 wickets in hand. Left-hander, right-hand combination.
He's got to keep bowling wide, though. It's a short boundary to the leg.
And he's good against left-handers because he backs himself in doing exactly that, Scotty. A lot of googlies.
And when this wicket fell, the umpire went to Rohit Sharma and said, "You are 4 minutes down." So that could have a bearing in the final over, where a fieldsman has to come inside the circle.
Required run rate 12 and over, 6 wickets in hand, 150 up for Pakistan. 2 runs from the over, 4 balls to go. It's all happening here. Pack house.
I think in these situations too, this is where you wish you had a Ravi Jadeja out there. Arguably the #1 fieldsman in the world, the way he's able to get across the ground, that bullet throw. Here it is. This is what I'm talking about. You are 4 minutes down. Rohit.
Rohit was just having a casual chat with the bowler. He forgot probably.
He's missed out on that one, he'll believe. He got some bat on that, a healthy bat on that. There could have been some runs there. Rishabh Pant believes he heard some sound. They've gone upstairs.
TV umpire, the director, Player review for court. Original decision is not out. I have checked. It's a fair delivery. Give me the front on, please. Front on coming up appears to be close to the bat. I need to check ultra edge on this, please. Thank you. Ball close to the bat, need to go for the ultra edge on this, please. Thank you. Waiting for the ultra edge, Mukul. Ultra edge coming up, gents. Roll it forward, roll it forward. Roll it all the way forward. Take it back, please. Roll it back, roll it forward, roll it forward, roll it forward. Touch, give me from behind if you don't mind, please. Just out. Yes, please. Yes, please. Is that, have you got anything else to show me other than this angle, Deepak?
I have a building my press from.
Okay, that would be nice, yes. Okay. Guys, still waiting for the ultra edge. Still waiting for the ultra edge, gents. Okay, thank you. Copy. Roll it forward, roll it forward. Take it back, take it back. Take it back and forward. Yeah. Roll forward, roll forward. Just give me the previous angle without the ultra edge, please, Deepak. I want to see whether any deflection when the ball is next to the bat. Just give me the split screen. Yes, I'm happy to have the split screen. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Right. Right. Still waiting for a split screen, gents. Mukul still waiting. Yeah, give me the split screen, please. Roll it forward. Roll it forward. I cannot see any deviation with this. Go back to the ultra edge again to see whether. All right, okay. Mukul are taking a little time, waiting for the ultra edge again. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Okay, I made my decision. My decision for the on field. Mukul, stay with your original decision. Not out. You are on the screen. Make the white signal again.
Well, seen multiple times, but I think the third umpire has come up with the right decision. Because you need it to be conclusive.
I think, Ravi, it took 10 minutes longer than it should have to come to the same decision. That was clearly not out. And I still believe it was a good review. It wasn't far away. It sounds a little bit backwards, that, but, you know, that was... You cannot give a man out for what we saw, the evidence we saw.
It wasn't out, guys, come on. The ball was miles away from the bat. Okay, there was a bit of a tremor there. But by the time ball has passed the gloves and the bat.
A slight earthquake. So all set for play to begin again. That's up in the air, simple catch. Oh, he's put it down. Ashdeep Singh took it too easy. Look at Rohit Sharma.
He's not happy, the skipper. He was a dolly. This what happens under pressure, India-Pakistan game. Asif was going back.
Don't smile. Don't drop a catch like that and then smile. I know many a captain that would give you a mouthful for something like that. Too cool for school, Ashdeep.
Another wide. He's missing out on some short deliveries here, Asif Ali.
He took it too easy, casual. The body wasn't behind. Look at the expression on Rohit Sharma's face. Oh my God. That will haunt him for a long, long time. Excellent over so far, only 5 runs from it. Required run rate has gone up to 12.43. Now the left-hander is facing.
Last 3 overs have been telling. 2 wickets. That run of double figures overs has stopped. India fighting back, just as Pakistan did in this situation in the first innings.
Two is the call. Should get it. Well, this is nail-biting stuff. 27 needed from 13.
The main man, Rizwan, what an inning he has played today. Now these boys have to finish them. Finish this innings. Asif and Khushdil Shah. 1 ball to go, 7 runs from the over.
There's tension all around. Dugouts, in the crowd, on the ground, in the commentary box. It's a good over in the end. 8 of it, 2 to go, 156 for 4. Balls remaining. Now this is the last over of last 2 balls of the Indian innings. That went for 4. Should have been 1. This should have been caught. In fact, tipped over the bar for another boundary. So that's 7 extra runs. .156 for 4. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Now this is the big over, and Rohit Sharma going to his most experienced bowler. If he can have another good one. He's bowled beautifully up to now. 3 overs for 22 before this and a wicket.
That is a good shot. And without those 2 boundaries of the last 2 balls of the previous innings, the game would be over.
Here we go. You often said 19th over is a moving over in contests like this, and it was the moving over. 19 runs came of it. Now, the problem India has, they have to get an extra fielder in the circle.
I feel that inside the circle, Pakistan requires 7 of 6 deliveries with 6 wickets in hand. What an over last for Pakistan. 19 runs, yeah? 19 runs from it. One of the most experienced bowlers from Indian side. 4 for 40. 4 overs, 40 runs, 1 wicket, Bhuvneshwar.
I was surprised he didn't try that straight Yorker at any stage. He stuck with the wide line.
Exactly. Just go for your go-to ball. The go-to ball for Bhuvneshwar is a Yorker. You got mid-off back, you got mid-on back in the circle, within the stumps.
Here's Ashdeep. Oh, starts off with a good Yorker. The last time in the 20th over, the fewest runs defended by India was 8. 8 was needed by England in Nagpur in 2017. Jasprit Bumrah was the bowler. He conceded just 3. And India won by 5.
Perfect Yorker from Ashdeep. At this stage of the game, it's not that easy to control.
Yeah. And that's exactly what Boom Boom did that day. Just unleashed one Yorker after another. And that's what Ashdeep Singh might be thinking. Does he look to vary his pace or just go bullheaded and just bowl one Yorker after another?
And where's the young man's confidence too? He put down that catch of Asif, who's come out and got 12 off 5 balls. Usually, I think his character, he loves bowling tough overs for Punjab. So he will relish situations like this. But it's never nice when you put a catch down. You feel like you've let your team down.
Yes, and you have an extra fielder in the circle you have to contend with because of the over rate. That's not easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the ring.
There's no square leg. Fine leg is up in the circle, bit squarer, so no fielder there. There's a huge gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. Third man is also up in the circle.
Oh, good strike, down the ground, into the fence for 4.
He waited for his low full toss. That's what he was expecting. Asif, he played it straight. He knew the mid-off was wide, when mid-on was wide. And a boundary. 2 to go from Pakistan now. It's not difficult. It's not an easy shot to play at this stage of the game, especially low Yorker.
Look how deep in the crease he is. He's sitting right back. He's still got the full toss, but he's such a strong man. And Rizwan, you can celebrate. It's not over, however. That innings he played was sensational.
This is a terrific chase under pressure after you've lost the first game in the Asia Cup. That also went to the last over. It was finished off by Hardik Pandya with a 6. Now Asif Ali, 16 of just 6 balls. And Pakistan just need 2.
A lot of chat going on there from the skipper with his young bowler. Pakistan requires 2 runs to win this game. Maybe they're discussing the field placing.
Yes, and you mentioned Ashdeep Singh in the IPL, Scotty. Bowled a lot round the wicket as well in the final overs. They changed the angle.
But guys, you understand leagues are different. Pakistan-India game is totally different pressure altogether. He's a young guy, and like you, Scotty, mentioned, he dropped a catch over before, and that must be playing on his mind too.
In situations like this, where you've got the ball at the top of your mark, are you telling the captain what you're going to bowl, or are you taking instruction from the captain?
It depends. If you're a young bowler, you'd probably take instruction from the skipper. If you're experienced, you set your own field according to your own bowling.
So 4 balls to go, just 2 needed for Pakistan. Now they brought in an extra fielder just to not give the single. That's dot. Still 2 needed from 3. Another dot here will really set the cat amongst. 2 needed of 2. They've gone upstairs. My word, this game's still not over.
He's wondering whether it's pitched outside leg stump. That'll be the only thing that saves him.
Original decision is
All of a
out.
sudden, it was 2 runs off 4 balls.
It's a fair
If this
delivery.
holds up, it's 2 off 2. Take a listen.
Front turn coming up, gents. Zappi has bowled close to the bat. Can I check ultra edge on this, please? Thank you. Waiting for ultra edge, Mukul. Ultra edge coming up. Roll it forward, roll it forward, roll it forward. No bat in ball, flat line when the ball fires the bat. Give me the ball tracker when ready, please. Ball tracking coming up, Mukul. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, wickets hitting. You can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on camera. Okay, make a signal now.
So 180 for 5. Yes. 180 for 5. 2 needed from 2. A tie would mean a super over. And there's been 2 dots in these 4 deliveries. One has led to a wicket. Can he redeem himself here, Ashdeep?